about lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. I'm going to 50 tó bá máa fi dín ọjọ́ mẹ́wàá di 50 years. Look at me kó wo ra ẹ̀. Ọmọ mi ń ju mo ìlọ́lọ́pọ̀ orí àpò mi. Second born mi àjọ wá sí kóòtù mi. Ìwọ tó wá sí kóòtù tó dàbí ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀. Ó ní pé mi ò kí ẹ. Òun ló jẹ́ kí mi ká so owó wà ní láìfọ ẹ̀dá. Owó àwọ̀ lẹ́ṣẹ̀ 100 naira. Pẹ̀lú wíìgì olóṣì tó gbé sórí. Ìwọ nìkan ló ṣe ń ojú ló ṣe mékọ̀ọ́ fún gbogbo still. Ó dàbí àrìndì ni. Ó dàbí àrìndì. Ìwọ ló ń rùn jù láàrin gbogbo wa. Ìwọ ló ń rùn jù láàrin gbogbo wa. Ìwọ ló ń rùn jù láàrin gbogbo wa. Èmi àti Adéjọ́ wà lórí Facebook fracas ni wa. Olóòrùn yẹn bí wọn méjì wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́. Ó wà lórí Facebook lórí TikTok láti aago 7. Ó jẹun àárọ̀ tó lọ gbàwé oúnjẹ. O lè mọ̀ pé stinky ni ẹ. SS ni ẹ Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ ò lè fẹ́. Gbogbo chaati wa àti ẹ̀bọ̀dá mi ló ń lò fún. Ọjọ́ tó lo thank you my baby. Ọjọ́ yẹn ni bọ̀dá yẹn stop láti máa fún ẹ lówó. Ọjọ́ yẹn ló stop láti máa fún ẹ lówó. Ó wá ní Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ ń gbọ́ lọ́ọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ, Coca-Cola, mo lè fi chaati mi wọ̀n ẹ. Coca-Cola, nígbà tí Coca-Cola tí justice fẹ́ báyé mi jẹ́ Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ fún mi ní 2.5 million ní last week. 2.5 million Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ fún èmi Olúwakẹ́mi. Ó dẹ̀ tún bá mi pé Coca-Cola overrun this street Coca-Cola ló bá mi pè ní Àbújá pé àbúrò òun ni mo fún ní code number mi. Òtò olùkọ́yìí kí ọ̀tọ̀ ní distributor about 6 company ni. Olùkọ́yìí ni olóòórùn ní ẹ ò ṣiṣẹ́. Ọ̀dẹ́dayọ̀ fún ẹ lóko bá ìyá ẹ̀ ṣe kéèkì. O ò lè ṣe kéèkì yẹn. Kéèkì gbẹ́dẹ̀ tó kú bí 3 days. O ò rí kéèkì ṣe o lè pẹ́ ẹni kétra o ò rí kéèkì ṣe. Olóòórùn ní ẹ. Wà á máa síkìlà ní ẹ single cell ní ẹ. Ìfà blood group ẹ gan worst gan. Eyín ẹ̀ ta síta báyìí ni. Eyín ẹ̀ ta síta egungun ló wà lára ẹ̀ kò sẹ́rọ̀ ń bẹ̀. Ìwọ lórí burúkú olóṣì tó fẹ́ bú mi. Ìwọ ọmọ tẹ́ pọ́ tí o gba 7 years lọ́wọ́ àkọ́bí mi tó fẹ́ bú mi. Ó ní ò ní ṣoríire. Torí pé mi ò wá fún ẹ. Ó tó ẹ̀ láti ṣàlàyé fún ẹ pé mi ò fún ẹ kọfí. Kọfí dẹ̀ understand pé mi ò bú òun. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kí kọfí ṣe, òun náà ni kọfí padà wá ṣe nísìnyí kó gbọ́ tẹnu bọ̀dá yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ mú èyí tó ń ṣe òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pé irọ́ ni tó yìn pa. Bọ̀dá yẹn ẹjọ́ máa ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́wà lórí TikTok. Ẹ má bínú ma please. Ẹjọ́ téèyàn bá ń fẹ́ èèyàn. I want some people to answer this question o. Téèyàn bá ń fẹ́ èèyàn tó bá ń fún ẹ ní contract. Oníbọ̀dá yìí tó sì ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń fún ẹ lówó. Ok, ó wá ń jẹ́ ẹni tó wà ní UK pẹ̀lú ìwọ tó wà ní Nàìjíríà, ìwọ tó jẹ́ single cell. Káàtì ẹ̀ wá ní ẹ̀ ń fi kí wọ́n polúkọ ebú ara bọ̀dá yẹn bu pé bóyá inú ń dùn. Ìyẹn ò kí ń ṣe disease now. Ìyẹn ò kí ń ṣe disease. They can still operate it. So ti yẹ pé and this guy we are talking about is an handsome man. He's an handsome man. Tẹ́ bá rí ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ nù yàrá ẹ̀ tó yìn, ó lè nu bàtà ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀. Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ torí fídíò call ló ń ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́ mi tó fẹ́ bá mi ṣe. Ọmọ Ṣómólú ni mí. Ìyá ẹ̀ ló ń ṣiṣẹ́. Nígbà kan tó là gbẹ mọ́tàkì bíúrì nìyẹn. Ìyá ẹ̀ ló supply mọ́ọ̀tì yẹn ní ó kọ́ how many weeks káṣe corona inquest yẹn. Kò mọ iye tó fi ń gba truck kan lọ́ máa yírí ẹ̀ wò. So tí màá fi chaati wọn, màá sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ sáwọn tó lè bá mi post ẹ̀mí mọ́ ṣe. Tó ti yẹ nísìkò lè rí. Bọ̀dá yẹn wá gbé Tóyìn. Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ máa fún ẹ lówó kó lọ ra fíríjì. Ó ti gbàgbé ni. Ó ti gbàgbé Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ fún ẹ lówó kó lọ ra fíríjì. Wọ́n tún sẹ́ndì owó tí ẹ tọ́ àti tún san owó fún ní POS. Ó máa bá yí ẹ̀ jẹ́. Ó máa rówó POS san. Dẹ́pọ̀ tún negotiate owó POS ni. Olórí burúkú olóòórùn. Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ máa gbadé fún ẹ. Àbí kò gbadé fún ẹ. Pápángbárí ẹ̀ tó wá ní bọ̀dá yìí tó sí ẹ. Ó wá gbé odindi kọ́ńtíráàtì bíúdì ilé fún ẹ pé òun ò fẹ́ lo kọ́ńpì yẹn mọ́. Tó bá rí báyà fún báwọn kà á. Ìwọ bá ní ó fẹ́ fẹ́ ni. Àwa ò kì í ṣe afibiṣẹ́ lóore bíi tiẹ̀. À ń ṣe afibiṣẹ́ lóore bíi tiẹ̀. Àwa ò dá aṣọ àgbà mọ́lẹ̀. Nítorí àwa níyà bí wa lè ríyà. A rí èèyàn kọ wa, a rí èèyàn bí wa ni. Ìwọ ò rí èèyàn kú ẹ̀. Tọ́lá mo fò ní ọmọ àìsàn àbúkà wọn àbí ìpàbẹ nìyẹn. Ìwọ tó bá dá ẹ̀kọ́ fi ẹ́dẹ̀nù àtùpà tó níwà ìjìtọ́ náà wọ ọmọ. Ìwọ bó ṣe ọmọ lásán yìí. Láàárín gbogbo àwọn adájọ́ lọ sí inquest. Wọ́n rà ẹ̀ náà tó yìn. Like 2 times àtijọ́ ríra. Wọ́n rà ẹ̀ náà. Wọ́n rà ẹ̀ kó wa wá yòókù ká ṣe mékọ̀ọ̀bù rárá olórí burúkú olóòórùn. Stinking girl. Wàá máa fi powder, wàá máa fi orí wàá máa fi pajú àbí òróró ló fi ń pajú ni. Nígbà tó rò lílo Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ gbámọ́, ó máa dẹni tó ń ta kírímù.
Àdí àpò ló máa ń lò. Àdí àpò ló lórí burúkú
olóṣàlàyé bàjẹ́. Ó máa jẹ́ni tó lọ, òun polówó cream, òun polówó supplement. Ṣé ń gbà tó Olúwaṣọlédayọ̀ tó ń gba kájà ìgbà kó ń fẹ́ ni? kágbà kó ń fẹ́ nígbà tó ń fẹ́ tó ń pọ̀npọ̀ owó fún ẹ tó yìí tó ó polówó supplement olórí burúkú olóòrò olè olè àwa ò ní tí ìjọba sọmọlú làwọn kò ráwa àwa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ tẹ́ ń kọ̀ bọ̀ yàrá ìjà ẹgbẹ̀rẹ̀ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbẹ̀rẹ̀ níwà bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kọ́mọ ikú ń gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù olórí burúkú orí bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn ló máa látàrọ̀ dalẹ̀ ó pé ní ẹ̀ńkẹ́ tí àwọn ṣe ìkọ́nù èmi tí mi ò ké nǹkan gangan mi ò ṣe nǹkan natural beauty iná gbogbo picture àti tí bá lọ pati ìyá ẹ ò ní ti rí ẹrù bá gbé ẹ sáré òní ṣe orí rẹ̀ ó wá ń ṣépè fáwọn ọmọ tèmi ó ní lọ́mọ sí ẹ tóyìn bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ bè ẹ ṣùgbọ́n làwọn tọ́mọ̀ sí ó ní lọ́mọ sí ẹ tí bàbá ẹ bá wà láyé gbogbo bàbá máa kú bá já máa jòkú ẹ̀yìn omi máa gbé lọ ní tóyìn gbogbo ọkọ tó bá dáwọ́ láyé ò ní yọrí sí rẹ̀ nítorí ó fojú olóore kúkì ó ní jẹ́ èèyàn láyé mọ́ wọ́n fi máa fi èmi pa ìwọ olóòórùn thank you my baby yẹn pé lọ́yẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ bá mi ṣá bọ̀bọ̀ eléyìí nǹkan mi bọ̀ ó wá ń tu ọwá kúrọ́ ọmọ kó tó sí ẹ̀ òun gbọ́dọ̀ ti tó sí ẹ gbé síta àárọ̀ ètò ló fẹ́ gbé evidence kan síta nígbà tí bọ̀dá yẹn sọ wípé ọba Elégùṣì òun bá sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà ọ̀rọ̀ arífá ni ọ̀rọ̀ arífá pé láyéláyé kò gbọdọ̀ sọ pé bí àwọn fẹ́ fi arífá sí ẹ̀wọ̀n sórí kíni èmi kan sọ fún mi nígbàdà ṣé ọba ló ní ọmọ ni ó ní kí olókèmí don't talk like that bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá yẹ pé òun wá ṣe investigation tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wà láìpẹ́lẹ̀ òun á gba ojú ọba yẹn jẹ́ níwájú ọba kábí ọba tí màá jíyìn iṣẹ́ mi fún tí ọba gbogbo yìí bàbá ìgbọ̀dá yẹn ṣe sọ ni gbogbo nǹkan tí mo fọwọ́ mi ṣe kó dàjẹ́ mọ́ mi lójú ṣùgbọ́n tó gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nírọ̀lẹ́ iṣẹ́ kò sí irọ́ kò sí àfikún kò dẹ̀ sí àyọkúrò nínú gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí bó ṣe rí ni mo ṣe ń sọ yìí gbogbo nǹkan tí mo fi ọwọ́ mi ṣe tí mo fọwọ́ mi kó jọ kó máa lé sí ni nígbà mi ń faramọ́ yàn o tóyìn ò bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run náà nǹkan tí mo sọ fún ẹnìyẹn ẹlẹ́dàbọ̀dá yìí ẹlọ́jú pé bọ̀dá yìí ẹlẹ́dàá náà o ibi tí mo bá di lọ gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa débẹ̀ gbogbo ọlọ́mọdé bẹ́ẹ̀ ibi tí mo bá di bẹ̀ ní kọ́ máa lọ ṣọ́ọ̀tì yẹ yín gbogbo ìṣẹ́jú gbogbo ìgbẹ́jẹ́ ká máa rántí pé ikú I'm a preacher of peace on this black cap which everybody knows but wá wò pé o fẹ́ drag èmi Olúwakẹ́mi èmi ọmọ kóògùn jẹ́ ológun àgbò kóògùn jẹ́ ológun máa gbarun kúrò tó ti gbàgbé pé Jẹ̀bú ni ọmọ Jẹ̀bú rí ìmúwà náà ọmọ ẹ̀ pé alára ọmọ ògùn wọn jẹjẹ èmi báwo nìyẹn èmi ìwọ sọ pé mi ń parọ́ pé wọ́n wá sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù tèmi ìyá tó ní ẹ̀gbọ́n wù mí tó bá ní nọ́mbà ẹnìkan tó bá ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kó pè é ìjọ tó wá ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi nígbà tí èmi àti ìyá tó ní ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ èmi àti ìyá tó ní sọ̀rọ̀ náà èmi àti Wùnmí sọ̀rọ̀ náà ọ̀tọ̀ dẹ̀ ní ní ẹ̀rọ̀pọ̀ dẹ̀ ọ̀bùnà kọ́kọ́ gbogbo yín ti kú ẹ̀yìn ọ̀tẹ̀ àtàwọn idiot followers yẹn ẹ̀bí nígbà wà àwa wẹ́wẹ́ sórí TikTok àwa gbé wá pé nǹkan ta ríre o àwa ò kí ń ṣọ̀dẹ̀ bíi tiyín kódà mọ̀ wípé gbogbo yín lẹ ti mú ní. láìsí bẹ́ẹ̀ tiyín find out your truth. Find out your truth about this person. For the little time to ọ̀dà yóò kì í ṣe ọ̀bẹ ilé just call him and let him say his own part of this story please. ó wá ní èmi sọ̀rọ̀ kan ó ti jẹ́ kí kan fi. ẹ bá rántí abẹ́ ẹ̀dí.
ọ̀dọ́ wọn ní o. Nẹ́tíwọ̀kì ọ̀dà.
Àwa bá wọn rí. A bá wọn wò ó, a lè bá wọn pè tó jẹ́.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ fúláàgì wọn.
Tó ti èyí kí ó fọwọ́ dá. Wọ́n jiyàn ló fọwọ́ dá náà. Kùrẹ́sì. Ẹ ti kùrẹ́sì rẹ̀ kò tí kọ kùrẹ́sì o. Kò tí kọ kùrẹ́sì o. Ó pe ikọ̀ kùrẹ́sì. Akéwòn náà mo ti bá bọ̀bọ̀ mọ́ kùrẹ́sì. Kétí ẹ̀ máa rí ìdí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Torí gbogbo ẹlòmíì nínú yín, ọkùnrin a máa kú tẹ̀léra wọn, bá máa kú tẹ̀léra wọn ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ọkùnrin a máa kú tẹ̀léra wọn ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àfi tí ìgbà fẹ́ṣù tí ìgbà tó ní jọ́sìsì fẹ́ṣù ló ti di àpò mu. Ìwọ tó yìn, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó mọ̀ sí, yóò ní ṣí i láti ní iṣu, níṣọ́ ọ̀gbọ́nkájọ́ sí wọn lò ní ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ jábàjábà. Ìwọ, wọ́n pa irọ́ mọ́ mi, ó pa irọ́ mọ́ mi, ó tiẹ̀ fún láìdí, máa bí. Àdàbí máa bí, àdàbí máa bẹ̀rẹ̀, àdàbí tí bàbá yín kékeré kú tẹ̀lé nu justice, àdàbí tó yẹ pé mo bá yín bọ́jú kọ́nà pé ó yá ẹ̀ka fi orúkọ MOHBAD gba owó, àbí ká fi orúkọ MOHBAD ṣe nǹkan kan, àbí ẹni ògùn náà ní ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ tó yìn.
Orí Wùmí ló ń dájọ́ fún gbogbo yìí.
Ògùn ní ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀
Ilé ìfọwọ́ yóò kú tó bá ti ṣe gẹ́gẹ́
bí sọ̀rọ̀ ìyàn ní kòkó. Ṣé lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ tí ìwà àtọ́lúwà ìsọ̀nídàyọ̀ ṣé ti wọnú?
Ètò ìfẹ́sùn rẹ̀ jẹ́ ti fọ́ bàtálá ní kìíní.
Tó bá jẹ́ pé mi àti ẹjọ́ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣẹ́jú kan lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ tí ìwà àtọ́lúwà ìsọ̀nídàyọ̀. Ọlámọlúwà mú ìwà tẹ̀sí.
Náà ni nẹ́tíwọ̀kì ò ṣe jà.
Pèmí Olúwakẹ́mi, mo bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kankan. Mo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣàbòsí kan. Ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ MOHBAD. Òkú MOHBAD yìí ní òní ṣe gbogbo ọlọ́tẹ̀ jákàjáká rédèrèdè. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá jẹ kú jẹ, á rí pa ẹ̀. Nítorí pé àwa mọ̀ ni. Mo bá MOHBAD jẹ o, mo bá MOHBAD mu. Nígbà tí ojú ń pọ́n ikú MOHBAD, èèwà wo tí MOHBAD bá mi rà bẹ́ẹ̀. This is my drink, I don't sell drink. I give it out to people.
Ọba MOHBAD jẹ jẹ, níbo ló ti bá jẹ, níbo ló ti bá mú.
People I don't sell. Sísẹ̀ kúlọ̀ ni mò ń lò. Àwọn MOHBAD náà bá mi lọ́ra búlọ̀kù wá pẹ́ mọ́ mi. Ẹ kára búlọ̀kù, olórí burúkú ọ̀wá sì tó ló ṣe lọ́pẹ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn nìkan ló fáyìn nínú gbogbo. Ẹ̀yin ọlọ́yẹ lẹ́yìn bí ẹni sábùkà olórí burúkú kí ẹ fún ẹbí sọ́pílímẹ́ǹtì táwọn single cell máa ń lò. Táwọn kan ní fún ọ̀tẹ̀ tó ń tẹ̀lé wọn mọ̀ pé single cell ni ẹ́. I'm a wife of a medical doctor, so mo mọ gbogbo features yẹn. Mo mọ features yẹn. I don't think that.
Ṣé ilé medical doctor ló wá rí báyìí?
No, nobody needs to tell me that. Ìwọ lò sí tó ń fi apá ìmọ̀ níbi ní.
Okay.
Níbi tó kùn dé yìí, ọmọ màtí wípé.
Nẹ́tíwọ̀kì wọ́n máa ń.
Ìwọ náà jẹ́ nǹkan lórí TikTok. Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n dáwọ́ fún ẹ lórí Facebook ni. Wọ́n dáwọ́ àmàlà fún ẹ lórí Facebook ni lórí burúkú. Wọ́n dáwọ́ fún ẹ lórí Facebook ni. Wọ́n fọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹ̀dá nù ni. To now come here and start feeling like as if you are somebody. You are a moron. Olóṣì. Kọlọ fi ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ kọlọ fi mọ Ọlọ́run. Lọ fi ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ mọ Ọlọ́run. Tó pé ìwọ lórí burúkú tẹ́kù ti kú sí ẹlẹ́nu yìí. Ayélujára bàbá mi ń bọ́ sọ. Òun ló máa ṣí ẹ́ jàkàjàkà. Ayélujára náà bí ẹ́. Olórí burúkú olóṣì yìí. Ẹgbẹ́ ò ní làkàyè ò lọ́pọlọ. You just think you can just talk to people anyhow. Lálẹ́ gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó gba 7 years tó bá kọ̀ bíbí tó yìí ṣùgbọ́n náà ọmọ tó mọ̀ tó ò ní ṣe oríire. Ó ní ṣe oríire tó bá dé búlọ̀kù mi. Ó máa kú wẹ́jẹ́ jẹ́ kú tó òun tó gbóró ni o. Olúwo mi ò gbádùn ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rà. Olúwo tó kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀lé lákọ̀ọ́kọ́. Tóyìn o, má díẹ̀ mi. Má díẹ̀ mi o. Torí mo ti fi ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe gúngún ilé, mo lè ti fi ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ sòṣà ọjà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, mo fi ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ sí yálòdì àkọ́kọ́ yálòdì àgbà o. Tóyìn má díẹ̀ mi, tábàjọ́ tájọ́ bá síwí kó mọjú kí ló ń pè ẹ́. Má díẹ̀ mi o. Gentleness of stupidity. Don't think because I don't talk on TikTok. I just analyze and I pray. And I preach. That doesn't mean I'm a fool. I don't know what I'm doing. One of my best guys in Model. Nítorí èmi tí nígbà tẹ́mi tí ń bímọ, abínú ìyá ẹ̀ ló wà, wọ́n ti ra pátá sí ẹ́ńjì ńgbà yẹn ni. Èmi àti ìyá ẹ̀ tó ti kú yẹn wọ́n kò kú wá láàyè. Èmi àti ìyá ẹ̀ ajá máa jòkó, ajá máa fẹnu wúsà rí ẹ̀gbọ́n omi tó wá wà yẹn. Èmi àti ìyá ẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tó nígbà tẹ́mi ń dóko. Èmi tẹ́mi tí ń dóko, wọ́n ti ń bú ẹni. Òkè mi tí àti òkú ti lọ skul. Ṣé ìwọ ń da ìní àbí olórí burúkú ni ẹni? Gọ́ọ̀gù mi náà wọ́n ti ṣe mọ́lúkọ lọ́nà ń bèrè kẹ́mi ọmọ ìyọ́ lọ́sàn. Àbọ̀ ń ṣí èrè ni. Lọ́sí bá ní ọ̀gbọ́n àti kó ló ń bèrè àjọ sí ẹgẹ́ mi àjọ tàbí olórí burúkú ni ẹni. Tó ń ṣí èrè ni ṣé ìwọ ń di ẹ̀mí ni? Fẹ́yìn mi kì í ṣẹgbẹ́ o, in terms of age, in terms of pé èèyàn ń ṣaṣẹ́wó, èèyàn ń dókó mi kì í ṣẹgbẹ́, mi sì wà lábẹ́ ọkùnrin, ọkùnrin mi sì ń dó mi, ó ń dó mi pàṣẹ pàṣẹ ń bá mi, ó ṣe tatata fún mi, ó ṣe tatata fún mi dáadáa, mo fílẹ̀ nu nínú èsì ni mo ti ṣe, oníkẹ́mi kọ̀ọ̀tà ní ìdájọ́ kan wọ́n torí ìtì kò lè rí ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi ni o. Màá tún lọ jẹ́ kí n tún lọ sínú store mi fún ẹ, kó tún lọ wo store mi, I think I star o, wọ́n fi ṣeré o, wọ́n máa ti kú láyé yẹn ò lè kójọ, Tóyìn, ò lè kójọ láyé yẹn ni mo ń sọ fún ẹsẹ̀. Ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ búrákì èèyàn kì í búrákì. Ṣẹ́kùn ńlá ẹjẹ́ ká sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọlọ́run sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Òun ò lè kójọ. Àbí kí ìdánfà ìdánkọ́ ó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ́bí tí ń jẹun ọmọ náà tí má kú lẹ́nì. Àtẹ́kọ̀gbọ̀n mi tẹ̀lé mi wá sí Kwẹ́sì. Lọ́bìnrin lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n porúkọ ẹ̀ ìdààmú TikTok kí wọ́n porúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n tó wá ṣe dírẹ́tì sórí ọmọ òkòdú yìí. Yẹ kó sọ fún Afẹ́kọ̀gbọ̀n tèmi wá sí Kwẹ́sì. Mo ti ń jẹun ọmọ náà. Tí bá kú ní sí àwọn mi ti mọ̀ mí náà. Olórí burúkú ti ẹ̀ rọmọ tán. Ọmọlọ́mọ ló pè kó tún bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ọgbọ́n oúnjẹ wá sẹ́yìn ló lè ṣe ni Tóyìn bèbè rẹ̀ ń pè ṣubú ọlá ọmọ tọ́mọ̀sí ló lè ṣe mù oníṣẹ́kẹ̀tì ló kọ́ wájú ẹ̀yẹ pátá ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí àjẹ́ yẹn kò tí sanwó oúnjẹ yẹn lọ́sọ̀ oúnjẹ yẹn àwọn oúnjẹ ló gbà náà abẹ́mọ́ sì máa dá àwọn tó ń sẹ́ndì àtàtì lórí TikTok máa sẹ́ndì owó sí olórí burúkú kẹ́tìrà tó náà ṣe òdì ẹ̀ ṣó discipline ẹ̀ rí awáre ìwọ attachment rẹ̀ sórí ọjà owó kọ́tù wà lábẹ́ páàkì lọ́dà nìyẹn tó rí àwa ń ṣiṣẹ́ akọ̀ ń fi bẹ́ẹ̀ TikTok pé àìkú ọ̀kú ọmọdé àwọn náà máa lọ ibi tó ń lọ àwọn náà bímọ là ń ṣe àjàrà mu o tábù ńlá yìí olórí burúkú Tóyìn ìbẹ̀rù ọlọ́run yẹ kúrọ́ mọ́ àlùjọ́nù ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ sí kílà ní. orí ẹ tó pè mí kí ni mo ṣe you could not even allow me to explain myself wọ́n ṣe pé fáwọn ọmọ tèmi èmi ọmọ ọkọ. Ogun jẹ́ ológun agbowó. Oníbi tí mo fi ẹ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́, ó tó tójú ẹni fún ọ̀rẹ́.
Traditional doctor lọ́kọ ẹ̀.
You no fit carry person go. Àwa ọ̀ṣun olómi tútù àwẹ̀dẹ.
Babaláwo lọ́kọ ẹ̀.
Ìrìṣà àwẹ̀dẹ tọ́kọ tó wẹ̀ mọ́. Èmi kéré lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó bá. Mọ́tò lórí TikTok kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yín ti ẹ̀kọ́ yìí rẹ̀ ọkọ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé ìlú fi ṣeré kò kí n ṣe play. Agbóyè dànù wọn gbọ́ ẹtì ló bí kidnap ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu lásán ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ṣe èrè ni. Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ́lísì kí a tó lọ sẹ́lá kó tó lọ tẹ̀lé kó tó lọ tí CAC kó tó lọ rí ìdíìmù ni kó tó lọ dípàlà ìbùnú ọ̀rọ̀ pọ́lísì ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì èrè ni. Ìgbà tó tẹ̀lé láwọn ní ká padà jọ yàrá ìyá ò ní kú re àkótókù yàrá ìyá ẹ̀ lọ́nà ọ̀run ìyá ẹ̀ wọn ò ní rókun ọ̀tẹ̀ lọ́mọ lọ́yọ́ ìyá ẹ̀ padà ò ní rókù ẹ̀ tó lájá máa ti fẹ́ ní tú. Tó bá ní mò ń kúrò ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí ibikíbi tó bá wà jẹ́ ń fún ẹ màá ní kọ́ bá mi gbé gbágbó kékeré ọmọ gbágbó wá síbẹ̀ màá fi uber màá ní kúbà gbé wá fún ẹ màá gbómi radiator káàtì pátá gbé síwájú òkú màá ní kọ́ gbé wá fún ẹ kó o tẹ̀sí ẹ lẹ́nu ajá yẹn kí wọn náà tó wá gbé mu tó ẹ pé lọ ni mò ń pa. Onílẹ̀dà tiẹ̀ mú nílẹ̀dà tèmi náà ó wá ń tẹ ó tẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ó wá ń ṣe pé torí àwọn tó ń ṣe fún ni ní àná bí láì dá tí o ọmọ ilé ni mí ọmọ àgbàlẹ̀ mi o gbàgbé bóyá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọmọ àgbàlẹ̀ mi mo bónílé jẹ mo bónílé mu o wà ní lọ́jọ́ bónílé kí n wá jẹ rí àwọn ẹ̀ńdàgì àyànfẹ́ ẹ̀ńdàgì bẹ́rì nǹkan tí àyànfẹ́ tó dọ́mọ kékeré yẹn tó ti ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ ò tí ì ṣe ìdáko tí ì ṣe ìjẹ́ olórí burúkú olùsìlẹ́gbọ̀wọ́ justice ló ń kó lọ wá tún fún ẹ lówó kò fi sóúnjẹ fáwọn èèyàn múra pé olúwa tó dídá yóò fún ẹ lówó kò fi sóúnjẹ fáwọn èèyàn tí ó ṣe olè wọ́n ti dáwọ́ pẹ́ lórí Facebook wọ́n dáwọ́ pẹ́ lórí Facebook wọ́n àgbàlá jẹ́ Yìsẹ́là Tóyìn ọmọ Jubọ́lá ọmọ tọ́mọ ti ṣe Yìsẹ́là mo lè shop you no get business you no get na only to carry nail and that boy only for the way they take carry bọ̀ àwọn ọ̀tá supplement ṣé supplement fit wọ̀ olùsí ọjà fún ẹ nutritional tó màmá táwọn tí kò sẹ̀ ní máa ń jẹ kó máa jẹ a ní pharmacy o àwa ní pharmacy o a ní pharmacy tó bá ti dákúrò àtọ́kùn lọ sí Terminal pharmacy bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n fún àbájá máa dé bí máa sọ fún wọn pé ìyàwó wọn lórí kó wá gba òògùn wàá jókòó ní 7 o'clock la máa ń ṣe kí wọ́n porúkọ la máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní àwọn patient lóhùn tó rà ní iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe so màá ní kọ́kọ́ mi fún ẹ free of charge kọ́ sí bí màá ní kó fún ẹ free of charge ó jọ kó máa tó mi lẹ́jọ́ ẹ̀ lórí àwọn tó bá jẹ́ síkú sí ọ̀bẹ yẹn wọ́n ní láti máa jẹ wọ́n ní láti máa jẹ wọn àsìkò ní wọ́n tó máa jókòó tó ní tiktok tó máa fẹ́ òkú tó máa tòkó lórí tiktok
medical doctor ló pọ̀ pẹ̀ o ó ní PS ni that's permanent secretary kò ṣe traditional.
kì í ṣe kí traditional bá wọ ẹni tó sọ pé wọ́n máa tò kọ́ lọ mú kì í ṣe bọ́lí pharmacy kọ́ lọ sí pharmacy pé wọ́n á tò 7 kìíní kan làwọn máa open ṣé pharmacy máa ń tò ó máa ní kọ́ tò ní pé kó máa dá wọn lóhùn ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣé bí òun máa mú kìíní prescription lọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n á jẹ́ fún ọ lóògùn ni. babaláwo lọkọ ẹ̀kọ́ ní kúrò ṣì.
ṣé ìyá wèrè ni àbí bàbá ẹ̀ ò fẹ́ kú rẹ̀ ni àbọ̀ lórí burúkú ó fẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ kéka máa lè jẹ̀rẹ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe é fúnni bàbá ẹ̀ jí ni bàbá ẹ̀ bí mi lọ́mọ ni tí bàbá ẹ̀ bí mi lọ́mọ ni bàbá ẹ̀ gbà mí láàbúrò ni àbọ̀ lórí burúkú ni ẹjẹ́ kò fẹ́ kú sájọ ibi táṣọ ẹ̀ wà ó tí ẹ̀ lè láṣọ kò débi tó máa sá ìwọ olè aṣẹ́wó olè oníjìbìtì olè ó tún ti ń gbé súnmọ́ àwọn yòókù olúwa sọ dídà yẹn lórí ọkọ máa ṣe fún wọn ni wọ́n ti gbọ́n nàgbà lọ́tí mọ̀kọ́ tó ṣe fún ní olúwa sọ dídà yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ lóore ó máa ń tọwọ́ bọ̀ wọ́n lójú ní àbí ẹ̀dọ̀ bí ló máa fi kún wọn ni a fi fi ṣe lóore ẹ̀dá aláìmoore ó lè kà ó fún mi 200,000 mo gbà ó fún mi 3,000 mo gbà ó lè lébi hungry lion olùkọ́lù òru bíi ti oníṣẹ́tì ló kọ́ pátákó là wà ní yọ torí ọlọ́ kí ni 200 tó gbà kí ló fẹ́ ṣe nínú bísíǹsì mọ̀tínà tí mọ́mí olúwa sọ nígbà yọ ó fún mi mọ̀tínà lásán calculate 11,500 bí táìsì gbogbo ètò wà ní báyìí táìsì ẹ̀ kó wá lọ ṣí eléyìí 5,500 kó wá lọ ṣí omi tàtà dé dúrọ́ọ̀kì lágbà omi tàtà dé wọ́n dẹ̀ ń sanwó ìyá yẹn because wọ́n fún wa lóúnjẹ even when our mother was at UK wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ bọ́dá yẹn ṣe mistake yẹn bá wọn wí bọ́dá mú ìwà lórí mọ́mí supreme yìí gan mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ pa mọ́mí ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀bùráyọ̀ mi láìkí kan tẹ́ ṣe bá ti bá sọ fún mọ́mí supreme pé ẹgbẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí nígbà tó fẹ́ gbé kílọ̀ pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn pé bá ti jẹ́ kó execute project yẹn tán náà gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe àwọn èèyàn ò ní respect wọ́n mọ̀ rò pé anti justice yìí ló sọ ni pé ẹ má máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn yíká máa ṣe nǹkan bó ṣe yẹ àmọ̀dá yẹn dẹ̀ gbé wá gbà ẹ̀yin àbúrò mi ẹ má bínú ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ má ṣàwò ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ nù ilé ẹ̀ fún wa ó máa bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nù ilé ẹ̀ tí mistake bá wà ó máa bá wa sọ àdìbòdá mi báyìí lọ́ ṣe ń ṣe báyìí ẹsẹ̀ fún sísà báyìí lọ́ ṣe ń ṣe ó wá gbé yẹn bọ́ ta wá rò kó fi ń gba pride ó jẹ egún ló jẹ o ó ti jẹun ṣubọ́lá òun ló jẹ oṣù ayé bínú sí àjẹ ayé bínú sí ẹ arúgbó lé bínú sí àgbà lé bínú sí ẹ ó gbé ìmàlẹ̀ ẹgún mẹ́rin àgbáyé bínú sí ẹ nítorí pé ó fojú olóore ẹkún kí torí pé ó fi olóore ẹkún kí ó ní ṣe oríire ó wá gbé mi ó wá ń bú mi ó ṣépè fún èmi láì ṣépè fún ẹ láì fún ọkọ sọ fún ẹ ní pé ẹ ti ń kúrò ní justice náà ẹ má gbà ṣe ara yín síta mọ́ ẹbí kọtà sọ náà ni Kúdí sọ yẹn jẹ́ ká lójú gbogbo ikú tó pa Mohbad àwọn ọmọ mi o prime boy yìí o fendi o làrósà jẹ́ ká rí wọn pè mọ́ ẹ̀yin ò lè tẹ́ ti gbowó ẹ wá ń tó pọ́sọ́ báyìí ní justice àwọn àti justice kan ń ṣeré jù yín lọ àwọn tẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ àti justice ọjọ́ òun lọ́jọ́ àṣírí ara wọn síta báyìí tó bá ṣe pé bí apá àwọn tí èṣù mú ọjọ́ ló fi àwọn ṣẹ̀sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fúnra yín ṣẹlẹ̀ yá yìí àwọn oníṣẹ́ wọn ti gba mistake oníkálukú ti dúró láàyè ẹ̀yin kí lẹ́yìn gbà ẹ̀ ń gbẹ̀sì ẹ̀ ń gbẹ̀lẹ́yà ó tó sì mí o àbẹ́rẹ́ voice note rẹ̀ kíní kan rí olóòṣì ọ̀dàlẹ̀ balẹ̀ kú ẹni kẹ́ni bá dé jáde ó máa balẹ̀ lọ ni tó yìí lọ ilẹ̀ ayú ẹ̀ gẹ̀rẹ̀gẹ̀ àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé ńgbà tójú ń kún ẹ olúwa sọ ní dayọ̀ ọlámúyíwá olúwamúyíwá kò bẹ́ẹ̀ rà níjọ́ tí kún tí ojú ń kọ́ ikún ẹ àdàbí ẹ̀pọ̀ olúwamúyíwá ò bẹ́ẹ̀ rà ńbẹ̀ tó wá gbé síta tó bá fi ṣẹ̀sí kó tó sí ẹ àdàbí tí ò bá ṣèwọ ló sọ pé thank you my baby torí bọ̀dá mi ló ń pè bọ̀dá mi nígbà tó máa send voice note tó send owó sí ẹ ló ṣe àjọ lóní thank you my baby olórí burúkú ó gbowó fíríjì wèrè gbowó fíríjì ó tún lọ gba pos ó ti negotiate pẹ̀lú oye tó lẹ́gbàá yẹn ti pọ̀ jù lò ṣé wá ó dolo oúnjẹ ọ̀sọ́jọ́ ọjọ́ wo ló ń gbà tó olúwa sọ nígbà yóò fún ẹ lówó ṣé òun ta oúnjẹ olọ́ sí òyìnbó olófi ìpín ó fẹ́ já wọ̀wọ̀n olóòórùn olóòórùn olóòṣì olóòórùn oníṣẹ́ẹ̀tì rókọ pátákó ẹlẹ́gungun lóbò ẹlẹ́gungun lóbò olè ṣùgbọ́n ọlá ọmọ tọ́mọ̀sí olè wọ́n tó dé your grandmother say you wan fuck with your grandmother ṣó ń ṣe èrè nàbórí yín yìí ṣó ń ṣe èrè ní olóòṣì ó fẹ́ kí wọ́n ìwà dú ẹ ní kò dẹ̀ dú ẹ ìwọ gbọ́ngàn ló fẹ́ kó dú ẹ because na you say baby I mean I no see where olúwa mú ìwà call you baby na you call am baby mi o ṣe baby mi I no dey block wẹ láti gbà yín fún òun fún ẹ lówó mọ́ you now want to die you now want to kill the guy àbí you now want to nail him wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ ó lè ṣé pọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ó ní sori fúnra pọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá gbá mú mi radiator pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ṣé báyìí síta báyìí mi dà. Ẹ̀sìn ò báyìí kú ọ̀run lè nílò tó kú ọ̀ǹtẹ̀ á lè ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ nílé mi jákàjàká ayé mi ò gbọ́ mo gbé báyìí mi sí o kí sáré bẹ́ẹ̀ ka san 35 ní sísìn kí sáré nílé ìgbésí ayé ẹ̀ káyé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ olórí burúkú you think say we come TikTok come play we come TikTok come pay money lórí TikTok fẹ́ sọ fún mi. Oyin tí TikTok ti bá yín slash yẹn, òun ló rò pé mi jókòó tì ní. Kéèyàn tó máa control ṣọ́ọ̀bù mẹ́ta, make I go show you my Coca-Cola brand for there. Olúwa torí náà ẹ bá mi fi 2.5 kún owó kóòkì mi.
ẹ bá wa táàpù wọ́n ti freeze ìyá pa ìyá ìyàwó medical doctor.
I'm very ugly o. I'm very ugly o. I'm very ugly. I'm very ugly o. Me, I'm not fine. Me, honest. I'm very ugly. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé wọ́n flag show yìí ni?
Ẹyẹ bàbá tábì.
Mẹ́ta lọ́kàn ni mí o. Mẹ́ta lọ́kàn ni mí. When I preach sọ́dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́. Ṣé ó ṣe èrè? Ṣé torí àá ìdára wa lórí TikTok pé bóyá pé bá kàn? Mẹ́ta lọ́kàn ni mí now. Me, I no fine. I no do my hair now. I no wan do my hair today because of Toyin. Torí kí lè fi owó orí. Kí lè fi owó orí, kí lè fi ẹnu tí mo fi rí lé kí lè fi ṣẹ́ ìpè fún ẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Kí lè fi ẹnu tí mo fi rí lé kí lè fi ṣẹ́ ìpè fún ẹ kí n gbé ẹṣẹ́ pè. Kí n fi obì arúgbó.
Ṣé nǹkan tó ń pè ní flagging lélẹ́yìn ni ó yàtọ̀ tap. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tap o.
ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà táàpù o.
Sunday olóyin mọ́mọ́. Let's tap. I put myself on the big screen so tapping will be easy. Ó yá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tap. When I want to flag.
So pray iron lady ó ti tó ebú yẹn ti tó o.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká continue.
Ṣé kò kí ń yọ? Ṣé ó máa ń dùn mọ́ ẹlòmíì ni? Because ó máa ń jẹ́
It's therapeutic. It's medically acceptable. Ọtí ọba fẹ́ vent, tí ọba láyé vent, tó bá lọ sí ọba láyé.
bó ti tó because
Mi kì í sọ̀rọ̀ VDM mi kì í sọ̀rọ̀ ó yẹ kẹ́tí ìjọba mọ̀ mi dáadáa mọ̀ pé mi mọ́lẹ̀ mi kì í sọ̀rọ̀ I don't talk because mi ò like ìjà ọmọ tó fún ìjọ pé mi ò mọ́rí ni is another thing ìjọba ṣe candle night nígbẹ̀rígbẹ̀ ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi lọ́ ti ṣe candle night èmi ni mo pe gbogbo balẹ̀ anybody bàtà àwọn èèyàn àwọn ọmọ bá àwọn tó mọ̀ mí náà no be for mouth but me preach ni man preach but kí ni mo ṣe tó yẹ kí ló ń pọ̀ kọ́ńtì ó ń dragi bọ̀dá mú ìwà mo dẹ̀ ń type síbẹ̀ pé all these things they are telling you is lie try and get in touch with this guy and ask from him that this person for the little time tí mo fi mọ ẹni yìí is not like that ṣé ìyẹn nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn tó kí kọfí kan ló yẹ kó can coffee read my message all my message even to the last minute tó fi bọ́lẹ̀ nínú train tó fi wọ ibi iṣẹ́ ó read ó ka message mi kọfí fún ààrẹ ò drag mi and you now came out and said àgbàlagbà nù wọn yẹn náà kẹ́míkàdì ìyẹn náà sọ pé Comfy ń parọ́ ṣé òun gangan kọ́ ni nǹkan tó ń pè ní generation èṣù láàlú ògiri òpó ṣé òun gangan kọ́ ni generation èṣù láàlú ògiri òpó lórí burúkú orí ẹ̀ dàbí orí ẹ̀ mọ́ a máa rò pé òun fine ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ ti wọ́ tán single cell yẹn tí ó ti ń ṣò lára ẹ̀ báyìí tẹ̀ wá gba supplement ká fún ẹ̀ mi drag mi ìbú Comfy náà mi ìbú Comfy mi kì í jà ó ti gbà tí Vengeance bú mi náà ìwọ tó yìí kan náà yìí náà ló dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ ìwọ kan náà yìí náà ló dá wà mi ìbú Vengeance mi ìṣe kankan kí ni mo sọ akọ̀ǹsọ̀rọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ bọ̀dá láti ni ó dẹ̀ ń dárúkọ mi mi ìmọ̀ bó ṣe ń parọ́ mọ́yàn mi ìmọ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣe kọ̀ọ̀kan ikú ọmọdé yìí dùn mí because tí bá láwọn yòókù ẹ̀ tí gbogbo wọn bá kọjá ó máa ń ṣe mí bákan mi nítorí mi fa wàhálà mi ṣe nǹkan kan ó wá drag mo tún wá respect ẹ mo tún wá gbọ́ sórí kinní ẹ ó dẹ̀ rí mi ó ní wọ́n ti pè mí wá mo ní Tóyìn mo ní wọn ò pè mí mo ní mò ń kọjá lọ ibi tí mo ti rìn rẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbé mi ni mo ti rí pé ó dárúkọ mi ó ní kí n sọ pé Ọlọ́run ẹ jọ respect wo ló tó kéèyàn fún yàn kó pé kí n sọ kó máa mo dẹ̀ sọ ó dẹ̀ náà kò bìlíìfù mi mo dẹ̀ ní Tóyìn nǹkan tí mo mí nǹkan ni mi sọ wípé Comfy ń parọ́ mo ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ fún Comfy yẹn irọ́ ló ń pa pé kí Comfy fúnra ra ẹ̀ kó lọ ṣe investigation oníkálukú wá ní ẹlẹ́dàá ó ní àti kúrò ní justice àṣẹ justice mọ́ ara wa là ń drag fracas là mú wọ̀ mo ti ń tẹ̀lé Lizzy láti ìgbà tó ti ń ṣe sóòní ìsàtọ̀ tó ti ń jójó tó tọ́mọ́ ti ń ṣe kí ló ń porúkọ àbáyà ni mo ti ń tẹ̀lé so àwa mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń pè ní fracas à ń báyàn ṣe ìwọ náà dẹ̀ wà nínú ẹ̀kọ́ lórí pọ́ńpọ̀rọ̀ ò lé ẹ kúrò Tóyìn ẹ jẹ́ ká ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sínú justice tá à ń ṣe yé ṣe fracas mọ́ ó dẹ̀ gbé mi ó wá blọ́ọ̀gì mi àdìbàdàn ó blọ́ọ̀gì mi àbí ó drop mi wá ń gbé àwọn ọmọ mi ṣépè níbo ni mo ti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ kórí òpè fún Tóyìn níbo ni mo ti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kórí òpè lórí pé ìwọ ló pè mí ìwọ ló dárúkọ mi kó dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé kò pé mo ní anything sí ẹ mi ò kí ẹ ní question náà nítorí pé òwú ọ̀tẹ̀ ni tí mo lè kí ìdí tí mo rí ẹ pẹ̀lú gbogbo ìgbéraga tó ń gbéraga mo rí pé ṣé Tóyìn tó ń pé fèrèfè náà lélẹ̀ tó wáyé sábọ̀ yìí pẹ̀lú onímọ̀ ètò ìfirajú ò fáìn pẹ̀lú ojú tó ṣe ò fáìn wíìgì olórí aláràgbàlà tó gbé sórí kò dáa wíìgì yẹn synthetic ni ó tún wá bóyá ó yá face cap nítorí face cap yẹn ò face kò tá ìzórí ọkọ̀ rárá dé sí ó dá wà lọ mú lẹ́kṣẹ̀ ní 100 naira bíìdì ló lo òtún lo chain ò lo góòdì gbogbo àyókù la dì láì lo makeup láì ṣe nǹkan kan láwọ canvas olórí burúkú ò wọ canvas ẹsẹ̀ rí orí tẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí àgbègbè ẹ̀yìn ẹsẹ̀ báyìí ló ti bu tátá gbogbo ẹ̀yìn ẹsẹ̀ ti bu tátá owó tẹ̀ tún lè lọ́kọ́ lọ ṣe kí ló ń pè kó lọ fún ẹsẹ̀ kó fòkúta fún ẹsẹ̀ Tóyìn kó dáná wo mí nà ń píjọ mi ló ń wò yìí mi ló píjọ olórí mi ò lórí olórí màá invite ẹ November 2nd mo fẹ́ ṣòkú ìyá mi mo fẹ́ ṣe ọdún kan tí ìyá mi kú ó lè mọ̀ pé kò pẹ́ tí mo bá di kú ni ìyá mi náà kú mo fẹ́ ṣe ọdún kan jọ torí Ọlọ́run màá invite ẹ sáà greek bí a kì í sẹ́ndì kìíní sí ẹ má bọ̀ kó wá fojú lóúnjẹ kó lè mọ̀ ká tó ti létàn ní mi ò wá láti yí ọ̀sán ní yákẹ́mi ń ta o ọwọ́ ọ̀sán ni mo fi lọ skúlù o owó ọ̀sán mi ìgbéra mi ga o gbọ̀dámú ìwà mọ̀ mi o ìyá ẹ̀ mọ̀ mi o ọ̀sán ìyá mi ń tà nísàlẹ̀ Ṣómólú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nísàlẹ̀ Ṣómólú Ayọ̀ Adélàwà gbé owó ọ̀sán fi rán mi but alhamdulillah today I have my discipline. I'm a graduate síbẹ̀ náà mo tún ta wòsíwòsí ilé ọkọ mo wà ọkọ mi ti lá píó mi ti ṣe tata nínú èsì gbà tí wọ́n ní mọ́mí ọ̀pọ̀ kíní ti jáde ni mo ń kí TikTok inquest ti jáde ni mo ṣe ń bọ̀ pé kẹ́ ń wọṣọ mo fẹ́ ṣe ohun pé kì í tọ́jú ohun. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mọ́mí ọ̀pọ̀ inquest ti jáde òun ni mo ṣe ní kí n máa bọ̀ kó wá kí n máa bọ̀ yẹ kí n wá ṣọ́ọ̀bù nítorí ìtìẹ́ kó lè wo ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi bóyá owó 200,000 ó ká Pepsi onígò lọ torí ọlọ́bìnrin pé oye tó ń ta tírọ́ọ̀kì Pepsi onígò wọ́n náà ìgò tó wà lẹ́yìn ìgò ṣègò 200 kó wá ní ti Coca-Cola kó tó wá róníkè kó tó wá rí mọ̀tínà lọ́bìnrin tó ń ta mọ̀tínà tí wọ́n àṣà máa rà á mu kó wá wòye tó ń ta respect àgbàlagbà mama èmi ò bí náà sọ fún Tóyìn tó wájú ọmọ yín ni kó fi ibi tó kó fún
èmi ò jẹ́ pé tó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò mọ̀.
tó wá pé àgbà lórí ibi tó ti ṣẹ́ èpè fáwọn ọmọ mi lẹ́nìí bóyá mo lè sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sí yín.
olójú platform tó máa lò.
mọ́mì mi màmí bóyá kí n sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sí yín mà kẹ́yìn náà gbọ́ bí Tóyìn ó yẹ iṣẹ́ ìpè fáwọn ọmọ mi mi ò ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ pè yín.
ẹ tó bá ṣe pé wọ́n ní ẹ tó bá
Ìjẹ̀bú fọ ẹni dá irú ń dà ẹni tó bá dalẹ̀ òun ilẹ̀ máa dà àdàbí tí bábá wọn jìgẹ́ kù jẹ nínú justice àdàbí tí bábá wọn gba rìbá tó yá MOHBAD gbẹ̀yà ẹ fún mi látàyín ẹ bá mi lọ bú lágbájá yìí nìkan ló kù ní gbogbo nǹkan tí Tóyìn sọ ló máa ṣe ṣùgbọ́n tí ìgbà ti ṣe Tóyìn ò ní bá wa rí láárí nínú justice ó ṣeré ni Tóyìn the general life for you today I say dey play lẹ́yìn iwájú bá gé ẹran tẹ̀wé rẹ̀ kí máa gbá ni mami ìyẹn ń ṣe pé ó tọ̀rọ̀ rí mi sọ wàláì tàláì torí mi gan lọmọ kóògùn jẹ ológun bẹ́ẹ̀ni èmi lọmọ kóògùn jẹ ológun agbowó kóògùn jẹ ológun máa gbarun fún un bẹ́ẹ̀ni bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ṣé mo ẹ̀yọ́ ọkọlẹ jẹ́ sí mi ò rí jẹ́.
ẹ wo màá dúró fún yín torí ìgbà tí Tóyìn ó ti bú mi lẹ́ni ti àárọ̀ ló ti ń bú mi.
Lóòótọ́.
Yes.
Láti aago méje ó jẹ́ pa láìfù ó lọ gbàwé oúnjẹ kò sí ìsọ̀kọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìfowópamọ́ wa.
Ó yẹ kó máa mi fún lésì mi ìmọ̀ ní wọn rẹ̀ ṣe.
No sir, Eris ma mọ́mí of TikTok ṣe wọ́n pé mọ́mí of this mọ̀ pé pẹ́ ṣe wọ́n pé mi kì í ṣe ṣe rí níbi tí wọ́n ti ń dá èèyàn ẹ̀rọ ṣe pa
tó mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ request dání.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àwọn ọlọ́mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ request dání o.
Kọ́kọ́rọ́ request.
Àwọn ọlọ́mú dání. Ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan tó sọ ni ó lè mi ò sí nínú justice mọ́ kẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tẹ̀ ẹ̀yin dẹ̀ ló lè tó ń gbowó. Ọjọ́ wo ló ti ń gbà wọ́n láti bí January àti February ni Tóyìn ti ń gbowó bọ̀ nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ justice. Láti January or February ni Tóyìn ti ń gbowó bọ̀. Ó wá dì sí yín, ó wá ní bọ̀dá yẹn, ó tọ́sí mi ni ó lè, ó tọ́sí ó gbalé fún ẹ. Ẹni tó bá tọ́sí èèyàn, ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà. Ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà, ẹni tó bá tọ́sí èèyàn tó rẹ̀ǹtì ilé fún yàn, tó ra fíríjì fún yàn, tó ń fún yàn lówó oúnjẹ, 200, 100, 250 ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Kí ló yẹ kéèyàn ṣe fún? Ó yẹ kéèyàn sọ di ìgbà kan Ọlọ́run kékeré kó máa bọ́ ni pé olóore mi lélẹ̀. Ó wá ń gbé ṣáàtì wa tẹni yẹn síta, ó wá ló tòsí ẹ ní níbo ló ti tòsí ẹ gbé síta kárí àwọn èèyàn ó máa gbé sẹ́yìn as an host ó máa ṣe sẹ́yìn ó máa pèsè ẹ̀ sẹ́yìn ẹ̀ báyìí àwa la máa kà pé òótọ́ lolúwa sọ lé Dayọ̀ sí nǹkan báyìí o òótọ́ lolúwa sọ lé Dayọ̀ sí nǹkan àbọ̀dá yìí that means pé pretender ni ẹ wo ló ti kàn fílẹ̀ ní ìsìn eléyìí tó ṣe fún Bọ́láńdé yẹn ní ìsìn mo gbogbo ara mọ̀ pé ìwà tí ò dá yẹn wù ìwà tí ò dá ni èèyàn pè yín gbà èèyàn báyìí ṣe nǹkan báyìí bí dábàá ní ṣe ẹ̀ ní ṣe ó advice yín ni ẹ wá lọ gbé fún kílọ̀ polúkẹ ẹni fẹ́ kó wà tí ẹ náà tún máa jà náà nìyẹn ó wá mú èmi wá fẹ́ ní èlé mi ayé ìyá ẹ̀ ò ní ìdá torí mi àti òsì ní ẹgbẹ́ mi àti ìyá ẹ̀ ní set ìyá ẹ̀ tó ti kú dẹ́ pé ajá máa lọ fi ẹnu wú òkú ẹ̀ igúnnugún ẹ̀yà àkàlà ayé ó máa lọ fẹnu wú sàárè ẹ̀ báyìí ó máa mú gbogbo egungun ara ìyá ọ̀ máa ṣàjẹ tán ni kò ní dáa fún yàrá ẹ̀ kò sí ìfàsọsọ bá lè dé ìyá ẹ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ kò ní kú rẹ̀ tí ò bá ti kú ajá máa jòkú ẹ̀ ni nonsense and compatibility ó ń ṣe èrè wá bú mi àdàbí máa bí bí orin bàbá MOHBAD ló ń ṣe olórí burúkú ọmọ lásán wọ́n bàbá ara ẹ̀kọ́ fi ẹ́tẹ̀nù àtùpà tó níwà àjítọ́nà wù ọmọ yìí wọ́n dé tí ẹ̀ bá jírí ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ ó yẹ kó mú eré gé kó lọ sùn kó da pílò borí ni ó ní ẹjọ́ ṣe tíṣọ́ lórí burúkú ti lọ olóòṣì ọmọ òfò ọmọ àbí ìpàdé egungun lóbo ní pátá gíríbìrì sí ayé lòlòṣì kíkídá egungun eléyìn wá sá ó ṣẹ̀kẹ́ bí ẹ̀kẹ́ rógbó olóòṣì ojú ẹ̀ ló yọ bí ẹyẹ gúnugún yàrá pé àwọn gbé gíláàsì sójà àwọn gọ́díbù followers yẹn náà máa rò pé ó fàyìn ẹ lọ wo request photo ẹ lọ wo àwọn adìyẹ báyìí face to face láyà gíra lájọ wà this one no be bully this one no be say I dey abuse olórí burúkú ìwọ tó fàyìn ló ń bú àwọn tẹ́gbẹ́ no make up lásán no filter ojú wa fàyìn nítorí kámẹ́rà tí filter tí mo lo filter dẹ̀ ó ń ṣe èrè ni mo ti rán olórí burúkú ẹ̀rọ ọmọ yunifásitì ìdàbọ̀ràn ó ti rán ọmọ jáde secondary school wọ́n gbọ́ òrò oúnjẹ jó gba àwọn oúnjẹ ni send me your account make I send you oúnjẹ lè lo rà ó ṣáàlè jẹ oúnjẹ 2000 lọ torí sí cloud kì í jẹun púpọ̀ single cell oní blood group ti ẹ̀ jẹun púpọ̀ yẹn send owó sí olóṣù idiot nonsense ẹ ṣe jàre màmí àgbáyé àdálẹ́ o ẹ ní bòkú ọmọ ńlẹ̀ o lágbára ọlọ́gbọ̀n gbàdáwọ́lé yín máa yọrí sí rere gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fi tinútinú sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ lóòótọ́ tinútinú tẹ́ gbàbọ̀dè torí òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ tẹ́ ń kọ́ wá lé nìyí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá dáwọ́lé á yọrí sí rere ni o gbogbo bí tẹ́ bá tẹ̀ bá yìí kìlẹ̀ ẹni ló máa jẹ́ fún yín lágbára afẹ́fẹ́ burúkú ò ní fẹ́ sí yín tẹ́ bá bomi omi ò ní gbàbọ̀dé mọ́ yín lára tó lè mi gangan lọ ṣòro lómi tútù awẹ́dẹ́wẹ̀rẹ̀ ìṣàwẹ́dẹ́ tọ́kọ́ tó wẹ́ mọ́ ni.
ẹgbẹ́ ní sáńjọ ṣayé ò sọ fún yín.
ajá gbẹ̀yìn ajá filẹ̀ yìí ṣe gbùgbé ojú òní tí gbogbo bó ṣe ń purọ́ mọ́ wa tó nílẹ̀ wa lẹ́yìn ní orí TikTok lágbára ọlọ́run fún ara ẹ̀ abiyamọ ọ̀run fún ara ẹ̀ báyìí á wẹ̀ wá mọ́ lágbára ọlọ́run ojú òní tí gbogbo wa ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ thank you ma mommy of the inquest ẹ fún mi l'opportunity thank you ma.
ẹ ṣé ìyá mi God bless you God will bless you and enlarge your coast.
ìjọba tó parí sí nìyẹn very wicked souls. ẹ jẹ́ n play tànà fún yín ní ìpẹ́ ìjọba. ìyẹn náà sọ pé ó fẹ́ tẹ́tí nìyẹn ẹni tí òjò tó fẹ́ tẹ́tí nìyẹn àbí kò ṣe kéka tí gbogbo ẹ̀ wáìtì ẹ̀ máa di kọ́lọ́ọ̀dù wáìtì ni àbí kò ṣe kéka ó dàbí ṣé mekolo tó bá rìn lẹ̀lẹ̀ bàbá dayọ̀ sí lórí ẹ̀.
eléyìí sámátà ló ń bóyá ṣé.
ẹ jọ ẹ continue pa tapping o mo ti ń lọ o tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ kí ẹ lè mute mi so ó dàbọ̀.
Bọ́tìnì black.
Àwọn oníjẹkújẹ.
bóyá ilé ìjọba jẹ oko ṣá.
Ìgbẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ fèsì ní ẹjọ́ ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo èyí tẹ̀ wọ̀ wá. Ọlọ́run á bá mi pèsè fún yín ọ̀nà yẹn á là sí rẹ̀. Ẹjọ́ ẹ má dáwọ́ fẹ́yọ̀ kankan mọ́ ẹ má dáwọ́. Ṣẹ́ni pé mi náà ti sọ. Even ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá kan ẹ má tí ì dáwọ́. Ọ̀ntì bàtà bá rí progress ọ̀ntì bàtà bá tún ní ìjọwọ́. Ẹ má contribute fẹ́yọ̀ kankan. Ẹ má contribute fẹ́yọ̀ kankan. Wọ́n fi yín cash out. Ṣówó yẹn wá easy fún gbogbo yín ni. Kò easy fún yín náà. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó easy fún gbogbo yín ní lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹgbẹ́ àdúgbò wọn tó ní ajá tó scam public báyìí. Gbogbo wọn wá jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀. Wọ́n wá jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀ tó gbogbo wọn ti ní percentage tó máa gbà.
Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè dáríjì bókì yìí o.
Abẹ́ bókè kan yẹn. Ó dàbí ọtí orí labí. Ìyẹn náà ó máa dẹ̀ mọ́ lẹ́yìn lẹ́yìn. Ó máa dẹ̀ mọ́ lẹ́yìn lẹ́yìn. Ṣòkòtò ẹ̀bí àwọn tẹ̀sílíìmù ni. Ó dàbí ekòló tó máa ń rìn lára ilé tó máa ń buyọ̀ sórí. Kí ló dé táwọn èèyàn máa ń fù lára wọn náà? Òun ló máa sọ̀gbà tá a máa dáwó. Òun ló máa sọ̀gbà tá a lè dáwó.
Trying to be funny and she's not even funny.
Ọlọ́run ọba ń gbọ́ tó ṣe ra ẹyin ó ti ra ẹyin o.
Ẹ̀wẹ̀ ni tó búyọ̀. Ṣèbí tàbí kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ búyọ̀ wá kọ́kọ́ wọ ara ẹ̀ náà kó tó búyọ̀.
Ó ti ṣe ló ti ṣe.
Ó máa tẹ́ lórí social worker ìdánilẹ́rí mọ̀rọ̀ àti kí wọ́n pè yàn ó máa tẹ́ lórí platform ìṣẹ́. Ó máa fẹ́ ó máa ṣe sígbẹ̀yìn ní iwájú búkì. Gbogbo yín pátápátá ẹ máa ṣe sígbẹ̀yìn ní.
Àní orúkọ Jésù. Mo ṣàní ẹ̀ o.
Orúkọ ìṣẹ̀sí ni búkì yẹn mo máa ṣe kó ní ọpọlọ kékeré tẹ̀ mi ò mọ̀ pé bèbí yóò ní ọpọlọ kọ̀ọ̀kan lórí.
Ó fi fóònù
Láyọ̀ hold on Láyọ̀.
Nígbà tó yẹ pé nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó fi ṣe ọpọlọ kó fi ṣe ìpín.
Who are you expecting pé kó ní ọpọlọ? Who among them? You are even funny now. Abeg stop for me.
Can you imagine?
Láyọ̀ well, let me give you an example of stupidity. Stupidity is like me telling everybody, can you all go and sleep now? I should be the one telling you people where to put money, what to do. Is Bookie okay?
She's not all right.
Lady, my life can take a
I'm telling you.
Ẹjọ́ èmi tí ẹ fẹ́ sọ kọ̀ọ̀kan láti ìgbà tí Bukky Jesse ti dá sọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad. Gbogbo àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tó ti háyà tó ti ṣe kínní. Àwọn investigation tó ní kó lọ ṣe tó bẹ àwọn èèyàn kọ́ bá wọn ṣe. Èwo ló ti ṣe tó wà successful?
Bí kò jáde kó máa pariwo òṣì kó máa dá tọ́.
Ẹjọ́ Hey, Yomi, I'll be happy if we can have the screen record of this thing because I should play it for Lọ́jọ́.
No, she will have it on her page.
We need it. So before they will go and bring it out because something they post wọn wálẹ̀ somebody the power to fair power wọn máa gbé kúrò wọn á delete it. Let's have it for our own this thing record. You know. Ẹ wo kò sí ojú oorun fún wọn lálẹ́ ìbọn ṣe wà ìbànújẹ́ ni fún wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni lójú oorun. Rojú oorun lálẹ́.
Supreme
ẹ̀ tó yẹ kó slam.
Supreme ti sọ pé ẹjọ́ wọn làwọn máa rò títí ni pẹ̀lú gbogbo ilé tó ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ara ń yún wọn ni ara ń ta wọ́n ni. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa lórí justice for Mohbad yìí o.
Ká ní pé ìwọ̀dà foundation máa sùn Bukky.
Yeah. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ tó ń ba orúkọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn.
Yẹn náà kọ́ sùn yẹn náà. Bridget, she need the evidence and material. Yesterday, she went to this woman's club. Every time I say woman yẹn, ẹni tó ní ọpọlọ pípẹ́ ní tẹ́lẹ̀ bí wọ́n kó lórí burúkú ayé àtọ̀run ní woman orí platform ẹ̀ lánàá. Ẹni woman tó máa tó ìjọ yẹn, àṣẹ irú kọ̀ọ̀kan náà ni gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dẹ òpònú. Ó wá pé kéèyàn wá síbẹ̀ lánàá. Ó wá the same thing náà ló ká o. Nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń gbé kiri yìí náà ni. So what is your benefit? What are you trying to gain from all these things just to defend people's character? Nǹkan tó ń gbé kiri, is it true? Ṣé tòótọ́ tẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń gbé kiri tó sọ pé £60,000 wà nínú? Ṣé GoFundMe account ni? Wọ́n ní this thing is threshold. What can't you people just do your investigation properly before coming out? Kẹ́ tó máa dátọ̀ wèrè kiri. All they know is to be shouting from one platform to another. Pé kọ́ máa lè mọ̀ nípa àwọn náà wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ sẹ́. Àwọn náà wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀.
Whatever is in Ada Foundation, any money that is there is accountable to the government, either of the United Kingdom or any country that Ada Foundation is operating. And it is accountable at the end of the year. Can they account for anything?
Account for their own, yeah.
Can they account for their own that they have been collecting? 30 million for autopsy that somebody can do for 800,000.
Gbogbo ikọ́ tẹ̀ ti ṣe iṣẹ́ tí wà successful ni.
Exactly.
I'm even sorry, sir. Who that Nelly Molly Abikina she was saying something in this movie platform that she came to Paparian platform that we should come and do accountability for. Who did she think she is? Accountability for Molly Abikina.
Guys, madam, we're making one big mistake. And we will continue to make this mistake from September 2023 to now. There is one common factor in what's going on. Every week, they give us a new dance, and we dance to it. By the time we dance for 1 week, 2 weeks, they give us another one, we continue to dance. In America, we call it, we are always putting out fire. Don't you understand what's happening now? The fact that Bankole and Smith succeeded in getting a stay, the first legal justification in the kangaroo inquest, they are not happy. They have strategized, they have planned to derail that glory. They have gone as far as attacking people that people stopped the inquest. People did not want the inquest. This is all they can do to attack Ada Foundation. And the more we stay distracted, the longer justice for Mohbad takes. We, the people, need to stop falling for these little tricks. These guys are formed. They have an engine room where they plan what they want you to say next week, how you're going to say it, until we get worn out and frustrated. Emma, my form from chips one more. One, she attacked Ada Foundation a month ago. One, she attacked Ada Foundation when they kicked them out of the courtroom. But when they realize that...
Sorry, guys. I'll just dozed off. Chairman is going to be coming up. Currently. He's going to be doing... he's going to do a replica.
Madam.
Sir?
Madam, when you doze in, let me finish my submission.
Oh, okay. Sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you. So, the point here is, we are the literate, the very literate group in Justice for MOHBAD. We need to put on our literate cap and stop chasing all these chips they give us. They are after Adam at this moment because of the success in court. For them, it is painful. For them, it is bad because they don't have anything to around. And as illiterate as they are, they think that a suspension means a permanent bar. And they are looking for who to blame. Blaming Supreme, blaming Ada, blaming justice fighters. But all Ada has done is use the law. So, brothers and sisters, I appeal to you, don't fall for these tricks, otherwise you'll be putting out fire for another 6 months, 1 year. Let's applaud Ada, Bankole and Smith for this good thing they have done, and let's pray that when they go to the High Court hearing, they come back with success. This moron.
They will definitely come back with success, Mr. African TV.
Thank you.
Let's African chairman that always share accounts here for. Let them review Ada's accounts. He did that on chairman request because I can't send you a request. He did that on Paporianos earlier today. He went into accounts of Ada and brought everything out. Ada's account only has about 8,000 or something like that. So one day, I want people in one call, one Yolodo all the way. So I'm gonna bring chairman up, and we will do it. I think we will continue to do this for as teacher Mabawa available, subject to his availability. I'm very happy our CEO of accountability is here, Mr. Sele. You can come up and ask chairman question. I already put him on the big screen, and he's going to, I think he just received a call. Should be the phone. No, it's not my phone because I realized I've been laying on my phone, so engaged. So, Mr. Sele, thank you, Sele SA, gifting everybody. Chairman, are you back? We are waiting on you. He's going to show us everything about the foundation. While he's doing that, while we are waiting for him, chairman is an accountant. He's also a EFCC. He is the chairman, I think, or he's an employee or something like that. I don't know. He will probably fine-tune my introduction, but I know he has EFCC background. So he, like I said, he already went through this morning on Papariano's platform. Fantastic job. In fact, he disgraced is like Colossians 2:15 that says, having disgraced the work of the devil, having destroyed the works of the devil, he made an open disgrace of them all. He disgraced them all. But so, chairman, whenever you're ready, let's go. Are you there, chairman? Please let him do the analysis before we interject him. It's a mess. Even VDM stands for accountability. Chairman, Shikini. Emma Bereni, Malape, Buki, Malape Kiniwa, Confuse in the customer. Okay. So, introduce yourself, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Chairman, EFCC, and Accountability. Please, can you please introduce yourself? We are in this is not a woto section. This is educative section. Please, everybody, listen attentively. And this is his profession. This is his area of this is not fun, but I know we've had a lot of fun today. A lot of platforms were streaming us. I hope they still are streaming us. So then the likes of Bolly B, Escapade, and the rest of them. But let's go, sir. Kindly start by introducing yourself and your profession, please. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Supreme. But I love calling you Botija. I love that, Botija, Yeah, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our protocol duly observed. I'm popularly known as Chairman on TikTok, and also one of the public, let me put it that way, injustice for MOHBAD, seeking for true justice for MOHBAD. Okay, and I think that's why we've been here for 13 months or so, asking the question, who and what killed MOHBAD? And until we get that answer, the public will not rest. We are not going to leave any stone unturned until we get to that level. That is the primary objective. That's the primary goal that everybody's here. Every other thing is just additional. Every other thing additional. Okay. As by what I do, I'm an accountant. I'm a fellow of the Authority Accountant of Nigeria. I'm a fellow of Chartered Institute of Forensic Investigators and Fraud Examiners. I'm also a certified fraud examiner in the United States, and also a fellow of academia in England. And what I do majorly is around account, finance, economics, and audit. These are my core areas: account, finance, economics, and audit. I don't know any other thing. These are the things that I know. So majorly, I deal with books. I deal with books. I deal with money. I deal with forensic. I deal with audit, taxation, and so forth and so forth. That's a little bit introduction. In case you want consultancy service, you can consult me on that, for your businesses and every other thing. I'm not advertising because that would be wrong for me to advertise on social media. So I'm not advertising, but we can talk if you have any financing and accounting issues in your businesses. Okay. This morning I woke up to I was just hearing some things on my piano, that someone was showing, I was like, I remember a few months ago too, when Break the Silence, Yomi Fabi was also talking, so I went deep to check. I think I was the one that broke that and said, hey, guy, you've not been active, man. And what that means that you have not been responsible to the government since you were registered. And that's a criminal offense. Okay, you can be penalized, and you can also be delisted. So it is expected that as a corporate organization means whether you are a company, you're trading, or you are a company, you're producing goods and services, or you are an NGO, a charity organization, you are supposed, first of all, to be registered with an approving authority, a regulatory authority. In UK, it is Company House. In Nigeria, it is CAC. So you are supposed to be registered. And I must say that US, Nigeria, and UK, we like practice very similar. Our laws are similar. And you hardly find much difference between these two countries in terms of most of our laws is copy and paste from UK and from an American. Sometimes they forgot to even edit some things, apologies to Nigeria. Okay, so we are kind of similar in one way or the other. Okay, so I saw what this lady was posting about £632,000, blah, blah, blah. Now, let me put this one forward, okay? I do not work for that foundation or Ada Universe TV. I don't know who Ada is. I don't have any relationship with them. I don't know them. They don't know me. So I'm just doing this as precursor to education, to educate ourselves on whatever that we hear or we see on social media, and to be able to probe further to see what is the truth, and we run with the truth. Okay. So I did a little check on Ada Universe, and you can see this is UK site, and this is Ada Universe Limited. This is the company, and that's the company number, and blah blah blah. So what this means is every year you are expected to submit your account to the company house every year. Whether you make money or you don't make money, you must file your returns. You can see here it's called filing history, which means all what you have filed will be domiciled here. Okay, it will be domiciled. You can see all of the filings and everything. Okay, overview shows you who the foundation. These are just basic information about the foundation. Registered in England, it's active, incorporated 2023. Okay, now let me go straight to where I want to discuss it. You can see that the last account, it was registered 5th June 2023, which means by 5th June 2024, you're supposed to render your first year account, and that account has been rendered here, and that is a last account made up to June 2024, which means that this company, don't let me mention them, this company is up to date with respect to filings to the CAC, filing to the company house. Then the next account, you can see, next account will be made up to when? June 30, 2025. So it is expected that this company will submit another financial report, financial account on latest by 30th June 2025, which is next year, June. So which is going to show what you have started doing from July 1st, 2024 to what? June 30th, 2025. So that's how it runs. That's how the account runs. Okay, that's how the account runs. Now, let's look at what this company has done.
Hello, Chairman, please let me interject quickly. Ada is live. They are going to stream us now. Okay, please. Should I put you on a speakerphone, or how are you going to do it? Put you on a speakerphone, Ada? Yeah, so that everybody on live can hear you. You want to stream? Okay, so hi, this is Supreme Chairman is talking about Ada Universe Accountability Foundation. Chairman, this is Ada. I'm going to put you on the speakerphone now. Chairman, okay, dear.
Okay. It's okay.
Ada, can you hear him? Everybody's hearing you. Yeah. Good. Continue, Chairman.
All right. So as I was saying, what this means. Okay. All right. So, like I said, I was concerned when I saw what somebody was parading in the morning about £632,000 that this company has made this morning. I was curious, Anything about money, anything you mention figures wherever I am, my antenna goes straight. My antenna goes straight like, hey, wait a minute, man. So what I did was to do a little bit of research on this company and to see what exactly is wrong, what the issue is exactly, so that I'll be able to have a bit better understanding about that. By my profession, I'm a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants. I'm a chartered accountant. I'm a chartered forensic expert. So I deal with account, finance, economics, and auditing. That's what I deal with.
That's what I do. Any other thing I don't know how to do, except lab pew. Okay, well, this is my core area. So let me go straight to the book so that we can understand this. Like I said, I earlier mentioned that when Break the Silence Foundation came up as well, what I did was to also do relatively digging and found out that, okay, this Break the Silence Foundation guy, I engaged him. I went to him and said, you've not been filing your returns since you were registered. Why? That's a criminal. If you don't do that...
Yomi, right? Yomi Foundation.
Break the Silence Foundation, please.
Break the Silence Foundation, okay.
So if you don't do that, after 5 years, you'll be delisted, which means you are not active. And I questioned him, but he was unable to give me the answers. He was just parapolating. I don't knew that. Leave this one. But the public have gotten the information, and that's fine. Now, the same thing happened, and like I said, I don't know Ada Foundation. I've never met her. She has never known me. I am not a spokesperson. I am not a company spokesperson. I don't have any relationship with Ada Universe or Ada Fund. I don't have any relationship. So I'm just, probing into the books, and that's what I do. Probing into the books, and these are public information. It's on
Government.uk.
Yeah, that's our listening in England here. Now, like I said, we have this information is there. You see the registered information, the directors, and blah, blah, blah. We'll go there. We'll get there. Now, what this means is that this company was registered on...
What company? Ada Universe Foundation.
This company in question was registered 5th June 2023. Okay, the company is Ada Universe TV Limited. Okay, and it's a private limited company. Now, if you register a company in a year, it's expected that after 365 days, which is like a year, you're expected to release your returns, your another account, or audited or unaudited account to the company house, because they want to, you have to be responsible and report to the appropriate authority, in which by June 2024, you can see last account made up when? That's here, June 2024, which means a few months ago, how many months? 4 months. 4 months ago, this company rendered the financials of the operations of the company as at June 2024, which was accepted by the company house. So the next account to be rendered will be a year after, which is going to be 30th June 2025. Which is next year. So which shows that whatever the company did from 5th of June 2023 to 30th of June 2024 has been reported to the company house. And it has been accepted. Then the next one will be from 1st of July 2024, this year, to next year, 30th June 2025. The company is expected to make another returns. Now, this is it about corporate organization. A member of the individual cannot just walk up to a corporate organization and say, corporate organization, XYZ, don't go to refineries, come and give me your account. No. If it is PLC, public limited company, there are rules applicable to that. If it is a private limited company, there are rules applicable to that. For a private limited company, then you have minimum of 1 director and a maximum of 50 directors. 50 shareholders, 1 to 50 shareholders. Once you have 51 shareholders, then you become a public limited company, PLC, and another set of rules applicable to you. All right. So, as a limited company, they've recorded the accounts. So the next thing is I want to see what the account is, what have they done. Look at the filing. You see the filing. And this is what they have filed as at June 2024. So let's look at this document. If you click on this, then you see this document. This document is the account as prepared by the company and submitted to the company house. Now, the most important thing here is this. You see, from the period of 5th June 2023 to So 30th June 2024, which means the company is active, is acting normal. He has a blood, all the checks are correct. They've checked the boss, they've checked everything about the company, and it has been submitted. Now, this is very important. I want us to pay attention to this. Before an account can be acceptable to a company house or to a CAC, the account must be prepared by a firm of a chartered accountant like me. So this account was prepared by this company, chartered accountant with the address. So which means the company has integrity. The company is a living being. Let me put it that way. Okay, so they've done their needful. And you have the directors. You have the director here. Don't let me go into that. The director, the secretary, the registered office. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Here. Okay. Now this account shows audited financial statement. Let me explain this, okay, so that we get this clear. Now, you are supposed to submit audited financial statement, right? That is what you're supposed to submit. But here you have unaudited financial statement. I will explain what it means. Now, you have a deadline for you to file your returns, to file your account. You have a deadline. Now, for you not to fall foul of the law, you don't want to incur penalty, you don't want to charge you, the law permits you. And okay, if what you have is unaudited, send it. We will not penalize you. They will now give you the grace, sometimes 3 months after, for you to now submit the audited financial statement. Okay? It is acceptable. It is acceptable. Now, majorly, between audited and unaudited financial statement, major difference you will see is what we call post-balance sheet event. And I will explain what we mean by post-balance sheet event, or event that occur after the balance sheet date. And I will explain these two very key terms, very important. I will explain this too. Now let's move on. So you have seen the account, it has the company information, you have the balance sheet, and you have the notes to the account. Now, this is technical now. If I want to see anything that the company has done wrong between unaudited and audited, they go and hide it in notes to the account. So for everybody that has the services of a company or a virtual accountant or whatever you want to get them, don't look at the figures, forget this balance sheet. But for them, the financials, go to the notes to the account. That's where you're going to see if they have done something post-balance sheet event or extraordinary activity that happened between the balance sheet date and the date you submit your audited financial statement. Anything that happens in between is called extraordinary activity that you go and put in the notes to the account. That's where you see all of those issues. Say, for example, 30th June 2024, when the account was submitted, by 5th July, there is a bit, let's say, God forbid, there is a force majeure, and part of the building of that company got it into fire, and there were losses. Remember that they have prepared the account, they told you that they have a stock of £1 million as at 30th June, but on the 5th of June, something happened. So they cannot go back to go and amend the 2024 account. You go to your notes to the financial statement to go and declare, we call it disclosure, to go and declare what has happened. You can see this is the notes to the financial statement. This is where you go and declare that, oh, guys, we have 1 million, but something happened on the 5th, so we cannot change the figures, but we can put it to explain what has happened. You do that in the notes to the account. Now let's go to the financials, okay, which is very important. This company, now when you say balance sheets, let me explain this. And besides,
this company, Ada Universe. So for people just joining us, they will know what we're talking about.
Okay, now balance sheet is total assets equals total liability. Your assets must be equal to your liability, and that is what balance sheet. It's a simple mathematics. You raise money, you raise funds in cash, in debenture, preference shares, in whatever way. What did you use the money for? I use it for assets. Okay, you create an asset, you create whether a fixed asset or you create a fixed asset or a current That's what you use the money for. So if you have received £1 million and you use it to create an asset, so that means your £1 million should be equal to the total asset that you have created. It must be equal to the total asset that you have created. Now, in the 2024 account that we are talking about, the total earnings, you can see, the total retained earnings, the total assets, and let's have this. Hold on. The total asset of this company is £8,000. Let me do it this way. If okay. The total asset of this company, total balance sheet asset of this company is 8,291.
What that way is better, sir.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the total asset. When they say assets, the total worth of that company, total worth of that, the total weight of what of that company is 8,002. What did they use that 8,002 for? They use it for a tangible asset, which is 549. Tangible asset shows maybe motor vehicle, shows something you can feel and touch in the course of the business. Then the current asset, which is your debtors and the cash at bank. Okay. Then your creditors, which means you have a total asset of 46, but you are owing creditors that you're supposed to pay of 36. So you have the balance of this with your tangible asset. So what this simply means, your total asset in that company is individual. This is what you have. All right. Now let me explain turnover to you. Turnover means the number of times, the amount of times that cash is being rotated in your company. You can start a business with £5,000 and you have a turnover of £200,000, which means how many times have you turned that £5,000 over and over and over and over within the course of a year? So turnover, it is nothing when it comes to finance. Whoever that is looking at turnover is caricature. You go down to your balance sheet to go and check your total asset of that company. All right. So this is the total money that this company has raised in 2024, between 2023 and 2024. Now, okay. Now, let me explain this now. When this company was registered, okay, there's something we call authorized share capital, or authorized share capital, which means, Mr. Company, the total amount of money you can raise through your preference shares, cumulative preference shares, debenture, loan stock, borrowings, fund, whatever, however you want to get the money, your authorized capital can be, you must state it, X, Y, Z. Whether 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, 100 million, you must state it. And that authorized capital will always be in your records. That if I want to go into your foundation or your company to see what is your authorized capital, that is what you saw that the other lady was showing as 632. And the balance sheet is 632, which means in your lifespan, you do not have the authority to raise more than this figure. If you raise more than this figure, before you can raise more than this figure, you need to come back to us to get an approval to raise more than this figure. Now, the system, or your authorized share capital is not something you raise at once.
Happiness.
And that's why you can decide that in this year 2024, I want to raise 5,000 out of my 632. Then you list 5,000 to the public to raise. That's what
happiness. So
listment or public offering Most companies will use public offerings. Some people will use enlistment. That, oh, a public, I want to list 5,000, I need 5,000, so people can subscribe. But even if you want to list everything, you still need to go to the company house to get an approval to list the whole 632 at once. Then the public can start donating, soliciting debenture, bank loans, preference shares, cumulative preference shares, whatever. Okay, so for tax purposes and for monitoring purposes, that is where, and for regulatory control and compliance, and for investors' decision. If I want to invest in this company now, I want to go and look at this authorized share capital. What has the company house approved that this company should raise? So if this company tells me that we want to do this, we need £1 million, and your share and you are under 632, which means you are going against the law, it will not fly. It will not fly. All right. So, and that's why you see in that record it's called micros. Micros means these are the dictates of this company, of this foundation. That's micros, which means your turnover cannot be more than this, and your balance sheet cannot be more than this. You know, I explained earlier that your balance sheet must always be equal to your total credit and debit. It will be equal to your fixed asset or your current asset. That's your balance sheet. Two of them must be equal, and that's why you see in that document that says balance sheet under this, turnover on that. You cannot go beyond that figure. You can't go beyond that figure. If you go beyond that figure, you find yourself where you're not supposed to find yourself. So in 2024, as of June 2024, what Ada Universe TV Limited has raised and has utilized in the course of the year is 8,000 dollars. Now, June next year is far approaching. That is when you are going to see activity between July and June 2025. And this company will also file the same thing to the company house. And they will post it on the website as it is. Everybody can go there and download and read and scrutinize. All right? So it is not possible for an individual to now go to advance and say, can I see your account? Can I see your... You can't do that. You are not authorized to do that. It is only the government that can obtain that information from the company and post it for the public. So I would always advise that when you're asking for accountability from a corporate organization, you wait until the year end. Go to their corporate quarter and download it. You will see everything there. If you not see anything and something is fishy or you don't know, you have the right to, if you're a shareholder too, at the AGM to say, excuse me, Madam Managing Director, what did you do with it? I don't understand this. And you can get a detailed explanation on how that figure came to be. So if you look at the notes to the account, it has seen. It will tell you this information, your statutory information, the accounting policies. This is what is, look at this. Turnover is measured in the fair value of the consideration received or receivable, exchange discount, rebate, value added, and tax and other sales taxes. This is the turnover that they have pegged, that it cannot be more than the 632. If it's more than that, you come and explain to the government. And the total employee and director, this is what the director plus employee of this company was what? What is 4. But on the document that the lady was showing, it shows 10, which means
it shows under 10. So
you cannot have employee of more than 10. Not that you cannot have. If you want to have, then you need to file a report, a request back to the company. So increase that threshold for you. It's not that you cannot do anything, but you have to go back and they will give you approval. So what they say is under 10, which means this company is allowed to employ less than 10. And he has disclosed here in this report that for now I have 4 as at June 2024. Maybe by 2025, they want to render their account. Maybe it will have gone up to like 7 or 8, but you have to report. Okay, so don't let me boast too much. Okay, all right.
Okay. So Chairman, few things, questions. From what you are looking at, this company is legit.
100%.
Thank you. Next question is, this company was opened prior to MOHBAD's demise. You said June
The company was incorporated 5th June 2023.
5th of June 2023, the company was incorporated and MOHBAD died September, June, July, August, September, 3 months.
So we are discussing a company. We are not discussing when MOHBAD died.
No, I'm trying to relate this question to the reason why we're doing it. So, because it is complicated what you explain, I just want to simplify it by answering on just opposing some concerns that were, raised in the public. So this company was actually incorporated June of 2023, June 5th. And I'm 100%, 1,000% sure they didn't know MOHBAD was going to die. Okay.
Do you register company because somebody wants to die?
So all these Nahim morons, we at least, I know it's not going to make sense because this company, the threshold is £632,000, right?
Yes, that's the authorized.
That's the authorized threshold. But the actual dividend, is 8,000 what?
Not dividend. Total assets.
Total assets. Total assets. That is the entire worth of this Ada Universe Foundation is how much? Do you have the 8,000 and what?
£8,000.
It's in pounds. £8,000. And for the benefits of the people listening and the public, maybe some people are streaming. Smith and Bankole are still going to be paid from this case to high courts, the order of stay of proceedings, the CTCs, and every other things are coming out from this 8,000 currently £8,000.
Correct you, Victoria, please. Hello?
Who says so? Sorry, Ada, I forgot you are on the phone. Sorry, popular panelist will sorrow. Oh, yeah, talk, Ada, talk.
Okay, let me make something clear. This is not Ada Wazobia Foundation company.
Oh, this is not the Ada Wazobia Foundation company?
Not Ada Wazobia company. Ada Wazobia company is in Nigeria.
That is in Nigeria, yes.
Yes, Ada Wazobia company is in Nigeria. This is another company. It doesn't have anything to do with Ada Wazobia. This is Ada Universe. I have so many companies for those who know those. Ada Wazobia is in Nigeria, my brother. I'm going to write. I don't know you, just as you said, but I appreciate everything that you did. Your explanation was perfect. And I said thank you first of all before I continue. God bless you, sir. Now, Ada Wazobia Foundation, Ada Wazobia Charity Organization was registered in Nigeria. And the account number they are claiming that I put, let's assume, is Nigeria account number. If you know that you are living in Europe or in London and you paid money in UK account, please bring your receipts. My sister, please let me tell you, okay, please, I appreciate what you did down. God bless you. This account, this company, it got nothing to do with the foundation. This is another company on its own. And I will tell you the reason why I open it. This is a YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, no, those. I'm a YouTuber. I'm registered on YouTube, okay? Because I'm a YouTuber, I upload 16 videos every day. And I have 4 YouTube channels. I work 7 days a week. I upload 16 videos a day. And I run advertisements on my channel. It got nothing to do with MOHBAD. It got totally nothing to do with MOHBAD. I don't even know
I've been doing YouTube since 2015. It got nothing to do with MOHBAD. So I'm a YouTuber and they run adverts on my channel. And as a YouTuber, if they are running adverts on your channel, YouTube will pay you money. So this is YouTube account. It's a YouTube company. It got nothing to do with MOHBAD. Immediately I started doing YouTube and they started paying me, I registered the company immediately. Because YouTube pay money into your account. And I live in UK. And they pay money into your account. And you have to declare every shit YouTube pay you as you are working. You must pay back to the government. So we register the company for the YouTube. So this will got nothing to do with that Wazobia Foundation. I don't know if you understand it.
Yes, yeah, madam. Yeah, I get you. I understand. I'm supposed. Let me just.
Yes, and that Wazobia is different. So that's
what you're saying is that what was paraded in the morning was Ada Universe TV.
Yes, this is Ada Universe TV. So that means, Chairman, the one you just analyzed is what has been paraded. This is what is being paraded. So they are not even parading Ada Wazobia Foundation.
Ada Wazobia Foundation was registered October 9, 2020.
No, not talking about the foundation. It's talking about my personal company. This is a YouTube personal company. As a YouTuber, I register my company as a YouTuber.
Yes, madam, we are saying the same thing. We are saying the same thing that what was paraded in the morning that Ada
Happiness,
madam, hold on. Hold on, madam. Hold on.
Let her explain herself first, Chairman, please. Go ahead,
we are saying the same thing. We are saying the same thing. That what was paraded in the morning was Ada Universe TV.
Exactly.
And that you have raked in £632,000. Okay?
Exactly. That's about TV. That's the way they call Ada Universe TV. So he's going to bring in that money, where he saw that money, from UK government. And from YouTube, which company I work for. I work for YouTube. I work in a company.
Madam, you are okay. You are legit. I'm sure you have your legal department.
I work in a company. I work in a Google company. So Google pay me every month. So it's what Google pay me is registered there. It got nothing to do with me. This is what got nothing to do with Ada Wazobia Foundation. Charity organization is totally different.
Correct. Now, Ada Wazobia Foundation was registered in October 2023. So which means the foundation just clocked 1 year few days ago. And they have 60 days.
The foundation, the Wazobia Foundation is registered since 2022. Wazobia is registered 2022. That one is different. Wazobia is different. And that TV is different. She doesn't know what she's gotten herself in.
Exactly.
And mixing everything up. She don't even know what he's saying. This one is going to tell YouTube. If it's YouTube that pay me or Joseph MOHBAD that pay, she's going to bring the proof. I want to see where Joseph MOHBAD paid that money because that is YouTube. That is Google. It's Google that paid back. If you are working for Google, you bring your account number. I gave Google my account number and Google paid that money into that account, which accountant have and run. Accountant do their job. Accountant bring your statement, everything you are working for. You give them document, they do their job. So it's accountant that did that job on that website. Of course, you know, you're an accountant. Yeah. I don't know what this guy is talking about. I don't know what she's saying.
I'm sure. My advice is that you are a corporate organization, and you have a legal department, because I'm sure that this has brought your company into disrepute in the eyes of the public. So I'm sure that you should be advised legally on what to do, because Ada Wazobia Foundation is not even up to a year to have even rendered an account. It's not up to a year, which is registered in Nigeria just 10 days ago. It was 1 year, 10 days ago, and you have 60 days grace
to submit your returns to see. So what the lady was parading in the morning was Aga Universe TV with 632,000. That's what made me to go further to say no, what you are parading is not correct. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. We don't need explanation. So I don't need any explanation. So see on the document where she did it. We'll say in court. I don't want to talk about. Let her go for one platform. She will tell me who paid her to defend me. She must provide evidence. I don't want to talk. We'll say in court. That's it. I don't want to talk.
You can use this opportunity to request for whatever you want. You can use the opportunity.
We decide later on. When we decide to do. But for now, we're not so now. Let her keep on going. Let her talk. Let her be going from one platform to another. I don't care. Somebody just sent a video for me that she's on Bookie and they are laying courses on themselves. I don't care. Because she doesn't know what she's talking about. So I'm not allowed to register a company. I'm not allowed to work again because MOHBAD died. I'm not allowed to work for one.
You have not done anything. You have not done anything.
So that means they will not pay tax, but they will not declare their taxes because they are posting a video for MOHBAD. All the bloggers on YouTube that is posting justice for MOHBAD, they are all eating money too. So I want to know their problem. I don't understand their problem. So because that Wazobia is different. And that's why I don't know what they are talking about. I don't even know what they are doing. I don't even know what they are saying. Like she's insane. Just talking blah 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 blah. I don't know. I don't want to talk. Sorry, sir.
It's all right, madam. Just be advised legally. That's all. Be advised legally.
It's going from one platform to one platform to bully and
that is why this platform was also. That is why you can see we have over 200 people. That's why this platform is also there to put the right information out there. So now say, okay, where do you get your own information from? How come is so you don't allow lies to peddle for a long time. You stop it immediately, you counter it immediately.
Exactly. We are working on this, sir.
Thank you.
Because this is too much. It has been 1 week now. I don't talk, I don't do that, I keep quiet, but this is too much. They will all pay. I don't care anymore. Thank you very much for the presentation. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Ada.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay.
So, Chairman, please, let me ask you first question. So, Chairman, please, let me ask you first question. So, Chairman, please, let me ask you first question. So, Chairman,
I think you're going to have to go and come back. So, Chairman, sir.
Do you want me to add a few things? Some of the things that Chairman said, I mean, he did well on it, but some of it needs a bit of, I can add a few things to it.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, I saw Naimuli and the IT guy this morning. And there were those things because I don't have a second phone, those things that you were showing on your laptop, I think she said, see, look at the statement, the confirmation statement. Then she also said that they had only just done their accounting, that because she raised alarm a few days ago, that they had only just done the accounting, I think 15th or 16th of October. If you check those documents that you have there. And then also the main thing that's been causing issues is this 632. And I think this is the easiest of it all. Let me try and explain. So as a private limited company, which obviously it means it's not the charity arm of what Ada University is doing, that should have told them immediately that this is not the charity company, but I mean, they went on about it. So for the charity, for a private limited company, they have to have at least one shareholder. It could be just only the one shareholder that would own the company and have own 100% shares. Based on that document that chairman just showed, I mean the shares showed, the shared capital showed it was 100 and nominal value is 0.1, which is like 10p. So the total value of that company is £10 based on what they put there. And this is what people normally put there because when the company folds up, you have to pay your share value. So if that company were to fold up, all the other universe would have to pay is £10. So that is what people normally do. You value it low. Then the company, so the account side of things, they file their account up to the 30th of that month that you opened, right? So for that one, it's when you open a company, there's an accounting reference period, which would start from the last date of the month you open it. So if you register an account on the 5th of January, your accounting period, your accounting reference period will start from the 31st of January and then run till the next year. But because this is their first accounting period, they then run from the 5th. If you notice, they completed on the 30th, which is more than a year, but that is what you normally do. You start from the last day of the month that you registered it, which is fine. So she pointed to that is fine. Then again, this company, she said, they just went to register their company on the whatever of October last week because she made the noise. She doesn't know anything. See, when you register a company for the first time, you have 21 months to provide your account. So they're even early. They are even early.
Exactly.
They're early. They have 21 months for your first accounting. Then your second accounting, you even have 9 months for a private limited company. For a public limited company, is 6 months. So their next account, which is due at the end of June 2025, they have 9 months from that time to file it. If you get what I'm saying. So this one that early, I think they still had maybe like another 9 months before they file it. Now the one that is actually causing the issue, this 632K, is the easiest of it all because that is the threshold. And the reason for that is that is what determines the entity. So now, as a company, when you register with the company's house, you have a company, they can call it a small entity, medium entity, large business, right?
Escape, please, with all due respect, for the layman, because most of us who are here, about 188, most of us are laymen. You are explaining what chairman have said, and other universe has corrected it, says that is not the bone of contention. I know. Hold on, ask him. I wanted to ask chairman when he finished that for the layman, I just want to ask: is normally a brainer or a non-brainer? I should say everything right.
That's where I'm going. This is the main one that
I know the way you are going, but for the layman that is here, they are not going to understand. So for the layman, I expect chairman, and I want chairman to say, is name only on the trade or is off the trade?
Let me finish now. You don't understand where I'm going.
I don't understand.
Let me finish, sir. Let me finish, and then I'll stop. Let me just finish. So that 632 that she's talking about, it is the threshold to determine the entity. So there's a small, you can call it a small company, like they call them small entity, medium entity, and the large entity. Within that small entity, there's what we call a micro entity. And the threshold for a micro entity is 632,000. Basically, what that means is when your turnover is up to 2,030, more than 632,000, you move from micro entity to a small entity, because for a small entity, your turnover would have to be 10.5 million. If you get what I'm saying, it has nothing to do with shares, has nothing to do with borrowing, has nothing to do with anything. Just like we're on TikTok now, the threshold for being a normal, having a normal account is probably 1,000. Then after you have 1,000, you can then host. If you get what I'm saying, it is like that in business. That 632 is nothing to do with anything but what determines the entity, whether it is a micro, a small, a medium, or a large entity. Simple. Nothing to do with anything. So she's so dumb. She's so dumb that she doesn't even understand what she. I was watching her.
Look at the way you said it's so dumb.
Let's leave that to the public to determine if she.
Yeah. Let me leave that. I was commenting because I saw her with the IT guy this morning, and she was showing those documents. Like,
I saw it. I was like,
how can you not understand what you're looking at and you're arguing?
How can she understand? She says CNA.
She's talking about confirmation. See, confirmation statement. They just did it this year. Confirmation statement is done every year. What you put in a confirmation statement is if the information that you have provided before is still the same or has it changed. Meaning, with this, like Chairman explained, you can't have more than 10 employees for a micro entity. So if it changes, if you tell them we now have 20 employees, they look at the turnover, they then move you to a small entity from micro. It's just a name for what the size of your company. That is the threshold for it. And I saw them parading on the places and I was laughing and you can't be arguing what you don't even understand. And then again, let me just say that they were looking to increase those thresholds by 50%. I think from October 1st, they said, I don't know, I need to check if that's been effective. So what you probably see in the next few months, you see 900 and something thousand there at the threshold. Would they not go? She's doing it is just a threshold for to determine the size. There's nothing else.
something about you.
Let me clap for my. This is what we are talking about.
Can you guys get numbers? Like Nigeria would love to use alphabet.
Let me clap for my
Exactly.
We always love to use numbers.
I went to war and I came back unscathed.
Nobody should come and give your team anything that give me host you.
Okay, very, very quickly. You know, when I went over to that place to go and school this young girl, I went there. People can't even hear me now.
We can hear you.
Okay.
You can hear you.
So I went there without doing any research at all. And the only reason why I went there was when Paparano was trying to ask questions on that particular screen, they homed in on him, they pressured him, and he got fed up and he left. And they thought they've won. And I thought, no, you guys don't understand what I can see. I can see something there. It's clear. It says under. So when I had the opportunity, after she disrespected me for hours, when I eventually had the opportunity, I said, you see those unders, what does it, can you explain the unders to me? She was unable to explain it, so I explained it to her. Because she said, no, you school me. So I thought, okay. So I schooled her. And then she said, now I'm about to school. I said, no, you don't have the opportunity to school me. I've asked you one question out of the two. Now the second one is, if everything you showed me, even me, I can set up an account right now and say I'm collecting money for justice for MOHBAD, and there's nothing you can do. You can take me to court. Is there anything you showed in there that reflect that this woman collected money on behalf of anything to do with justice for MOHBAD? I said, no, I'm done. And that's when I had to drop. Because if we can't educate these people, all the unders in there stipulates that there's a threshold set. The common sense that is there actually told you that they filed an account and it's still below that money. Yeah. And I said, you now need to contact at that foundation and ask her to show you the balance sheet, and show you the information so that you can get the actual figure. Amazingly, people have been listening to me, and when I dropped off, as soon as I landed on Paparano's platform, Chairman magically was narrating exactly that. He's gone into company's house, he's got all the information, of which I even told them about the essence of setting up this account, the threshold, and all that kind of stuff. And you see, the thing with this process is, who is pained? Who is got something to hide? Is it Joseph Aloba? Or is it his dogs, his animals, his cats, his gorillas, the vermins, the foxes, the hyenas, the vultures? And this is what we brought justice for MOHBAD to, when this situation of the inquest has been put on hold. The asses are now up in the air. Their asses are now up in the air. We're now beginning to see them imploding in their own campus. They are now doing their WhatsApp engagement. You know, when you do worship in the morning and Jehovah's Witness on Saturday, and you push them out to be knocking on doors. They've tried the other one where they just come on the platform and beg. Comfy came to beg. Another woman came to beg who said she's queen in America. We belong to royal family. When they tried that for a week, it didn't work. Now, they are now fighting a cause that they don't understand. The thing is, I made it clear to them. At that foundation, Smith and Bankole will give the public a voice. And we're going to fight until we get that. When we get that voice, when I ask them the question, your public lawyer, you mentioned the name, I'm not even familiar with the name. Can you tell me anywhere in the CTC Gurexi where the name of the public lawyer comes up because he asks question? What is the question and what are the answers? And if you can get me that in 12, 13 months, is the reason why we are fed up of this process. We are fed up of the judicial process as if it's been compromised. If the woman is not recused, that's fine. If we get a position where Bankole and Smith, in conjunction with Ada Foundation, and they play me dodgy videos about what the lawyers are saying, I say, yes, they are representing their client, and their client is trying to give a voice to the public. Who is this Olubum? You know, I just took out. They kill your line of thoughts. So if we get up to that position, all we want is CTC that reflects that the public has a voice. If Ada Foundation and Smith and Bankole can give us that, even some woman came on Paparano's platform trying to defame the character of Smith and Bankole. It took a while for us to put the right to shut her down. Are they doing? As much as I love her, she was driving everybody crazy to a point that even what was it, the subdued nice man aristocrat had to get it and call her bipolar. It's not on. I'm telling you, I've had fun today. I have had fun today. They tried to drag me into the gutters, and I decided to swim in the gutters with them. Because swimming in the gutters with them is why we are here right now. If I did not go there to swim in the gutters with them, I will not be able to ask those two questions. And asking those two questions is why we are there, is why Chairman picked up on that and did what he did. And I will say bravo to every single one of us for our relentlessness. And I made it clear to them. I said, Gurexi asked him a question. Ask 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 him a question. Then I decided to bring myself down to the gutters again to engage with the stupid bitch, who I eventually told her, if that word, the statement you made, makes you come, if it makes you come, then that's okay. Then she said I'm disrespecting her. And I said, you called me Ole in my face on this platform right now. And I'm telling you, if it makes you come, I said, maybe you will stop your vibrator in there and you are winding on it and it's making you come and it makes you feel happy. That is how I was able to calm her down. You know, maybe the vibrator was there after all. He just put on the button. Actually, just put the battery inside and stick it in. Then she calmed down. So the thing is, overall, if you want to catch a polo, you have to roll in the gutter with a polo. If you want to catch monkey, you have to act like monkey. You have to eat banana, even if you don't like banana. I love you all. We've had a wonderful day. We've achieved a lot today. York, Honorable York, and I've decided I'm going to start addressing them appropriately because they allow me on their platform. They respected me. They addressed me as the IT guy, and I will now respect them and address them exactly, namely Gurexi, Honorable York, whatever anybody calls themselves. But I've had fun today. It's been educating, it's been engaging, it's been enticing, it's been enthralling, it's been beautiful. Beautiful people, carry on. Thank you, IT guy.
IT guy, don't break the fork. IT guy, don't break the fork. IT guy, don't break the fork. They are taking you.
Now, Teflon, okay. So,
Teflon, I don't know what you are saying, but whatever you're saying, it sounds good.
You can see the clarification. For a micro, is 632. For a small, is what? 10.2 million.
10.2, exactly.
And for a medium, is what? 36 million. So this is what the ladies are reading.
And the thing what they don't understand is that if she looks at any other business that have not made up to 630,
you will see the same thing there.
It will be the same thing.
Yeah. What
has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with shares borrowing, anything. It just declared. And the reason is that with small businesses, they have like exemptions, which is why they submitted an unaudited account. They're allowed to. Once you start going to medium and large, you have to submit an audited account. This is basically what these things are for.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know why they keep going around and saying this. That's the money made. But I keep saying,
even Team Wumi knows better than this team. I don't know what to call them now. I don't know. I mean, they don't disappoint me. That's the thing. This is why I think I'm so much involved in this justice for MOHBAD, because these people, they can't get justice. People that don't even know the difference between a bathtub and a jacuzzi. They can't. Look, they just imagine.
That is what I said this morning. I said Joseph Aloba cannot recognize justice when he sees it. I said it on Papariano. You know, these people don't know what they are talking about. Chairman and other foundation and Escabe have just narrated, explained, and expatiated on a legal business that a woman is holding, her own company, where she feeds herself and her children. And now you brought it up for the last 1 week or so and be shouting, is MOHBAD's money? Is Baba getting anything, any of it? Ṣé Ada Foundation ṣiṣẹ́ sí Baba lọ́wọ́ ni? Àbí Baba ló ní YouTube Ada? That is why I asked Escape chairman to put it in the layman, because they are screaming, and a lot of them didn't go to school, and the one that went, they did not wait for certificates. So let's explain it in the layman sense. What chairman has been explaining for the past 12 hours has nothing to do with MOHBAD. What has something to do with MOHBAD is in Nigeria. And that is why where the Attorney General and the rest of them missed the boat. They are basing their disqualification of Bankole and Smith on what chairman an escapade are explaining. And they missed the road because that is a London business. It has nothing to do with what is on ground in Nigeria. What is on ground in Nigeria is the one that has something to do.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
Thank you. That's what I wanted you to say. Is what has something to do with justice for MOHBAD. And that is the one that employed Bankole and Smith. The one in Nigeria. So
they are just looking for every opportunity to
they are just not
malign, and which is not too good. If somebody is doing something well, let's say you are doing well. If you are not doing well, let's say you are not doing well. So you don't just know propaganda to discredit or to put someone or an organization into disrepute. But we shouldn't do that. We should not.
Exactly.
We should not. No matter what it is, you should not.
You can't make a male out of a mole.
Honestly.
But thank God it is explained now. And I'm sure they are screening us, but they will still find a way. I mean, look at that pig that came up and said all this about that foundation. I'm sure they are screening it for her. It's ridiculous. When they started this, Aristocrat came and explained all this before the day. Actually, it was the night that they started it. That you people are missing all this. What you came to explain as an expert, another came to explain as the direct witness, is what Aristocrat has been explaining. And they are saying, I don't know why I do that. They are brilliant, And what I'm trying to say, is that they are taking the form. That is, they are dog that is shit. Don't count them as reasonable people. They will still go back to it. So don't count them as reasonable people. The smart they're faking the. So
okay. Mr. Ẹyin tẹ̀sí wà ní US tí network yìí kò kí gba ìlà wà. Wow.
Everything is getting better. It will take another 1 week or so.
Our chairman is still here. Any questions from the panel?
My people, very, very quickly. You see, they say, I don't know what divides us or whatever. He has his own negative aspect of us engaging, and we are Nigerians. And this is to do with our country. We are on borrowed platform, this black app for our SCH guys and all that kind of stuff. It's an opportunity for us to use this platform positively, engage, and come together, unify ourselves. So the question for me is, what have they got to hide? What is it that they want to hide so much that is causing them to bring the reputation of Nigerians to disrepute? Reputation of us Nigerians to disrepute. It's sad. If this was a Nollywood movie, do you know that you will say it's a script and you will want to take it left or right? It's just a script. This is life that we are dealing with here. And it's unfortunate that is the father of the actual guy that is now bite, that is instrumental in the cover-up, that is engaging with people, dogs, cats, vermins, cockroaches, geckos, lizards, foxes, hyenas, vultures, to bring the cause of justice to disrepute. Because their ass is about to come up, their magistrates and their judges that they have bribed and that have been superficial in a process of actually trying to blind us. Wumi, they ask you a question. It's got nothing to do with anything you said, placenta. They ask you question. You say, Baba, la pew in your flat. Adura is your brother that they bite. They ask you question. You went to drink Chelsea outside. You say your belly is turning. Magistrate, you said there's no generator inside there's no fuel inside generator. Every inquest, you always make sure there's 1 hour before is when you turn up. When people say something happened on the bridge, you said they don't have to answer something. When they ask woman question, she doesn't have to answer it. And you trying to tell me that woman is not compromised? You're trying to tell me there's no reason why she should recuse herself. You're trying to tell me that she's not related to the said Oba, whether it's Oba Legacy, whether it's Oba of Lagos. We mentioned him when we have to. Disclaimer, he came into this process in the last 12 months. Fingers of blame or fingers of anything is pointed, disclaimer. Because we analyze and names come up, engagement comes up, all sorts of stuff happens. And let's forget about all this nonsensical aspect of distraction.